Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you open your eyes, rise. As you rise, or open your eyes. Good morning, good morning. Straight up. Well, Norbert said, good morning. We're going over the raining waters. We're going over the raging waters. Oh, shit. Man, salute to Scotland in the building. W Scotland, man. What's that word? Did you have a good fourth yesterday? Let me know. Let me know, did you have a good fourth yesterday, my boy? Salute my boy. W's in the chat for my boy Kyler, man. W's in the chat for my boy Kyler, man. Straight up. W. I did. Thank you, Savage. Man, yeah, salute to my boy. Salute, then. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you had a good time then. We grilled out yesterday and chilled out. That was about it. We ain't do too much. Yeah, we just chilled out. Yeah, we chilled out yesterday, my boy. It's America. Yeah, I saw that. It was the 250th anniversary of 4th of July. I seen that. I saw that. Happy in Scotland all the time, Savage. Man, that's what I'm talking about. What all did you do yesterday? Did y'all grill out? Just chilled out or what? Just kick back and relaxed or what? Let me know. Let me know. Did you sit back and just relax, my boy? To man, Scotland. Yeah, man. Salute, Colin. For real, for real. Salute. I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you for coming through. No cap. Early morning live, early morning vibe, huh? Early morning live, early morning vibe. Straight up, straight up. Yes, sir. We're gonna let these net bones marinate. Y'all know how we do with the net bones. We let them marinate for a minute. We gotta let the net bones marinate. Straight up. I have some brews with my friends. Okay, so you were just sitting back on. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just relax, sitting back, got the grill going. Ain't nothing like it. Everybody just sitting back talking. Man, ain't nothing like it. Laughing. Everybody getting along. That's what I'm talking about. Got your drinks. Got your little burner. Shoot, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, boy. What? Appreciate those gifts. Appreciate that. What? What? Man, appreciate that gift, gang. Pre- what? What? Appreciate. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. Bro, it's still going. Bro, it's still going. I ain't never seen it go like that, gang. It's still going. Hey, appreciate that, gang. Appreciate that big J all day. Appreciate that, gang. I ain't gonna cap. God dang, that brother made my morning, Sunday morning. Just with that gift alone, I know y'all. Y'all say it just the, bro. I ain't never seen it go like that long, bro. God, hey, shout out to Big J all day, man. No count, boy. You made my morning just then, boy. No count. I ain't never seen it go like that, boy. I don't care. Y'all probably seen it in other people's lives. I ain't never saw it in my life go like that. God dang, that bad boy. Hey, salute to my boy Big J. Hey, we gotta get into it. We got 5 minutes left before we jump into this live. Man, that was crazy just then. He said, keep going, bro. They never quit. Oh, I ain't, my boy. I ain't. I ain't, my boy. I'm gonna keep going, gang. No cap. I'm gonna keep going, gang. I got to. That's all I know. What Kevin Gates say. Keep going hard. That's all I know. Make a mirror trap again. Oh, nah. Straight up. Hey, shout out to Big J, though, for real. Once again, shout out to Big J, for real. All games aside, shout out to Big J. For real, gang. Man, but I ain't never had seen that, boy. Wish you more success. Appreciate that, gang. You too, gang. Blessings to you too. For real, gang. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, gang. For real, for real. That boy came through and showed out, though. That boy came through and showed out for the Sabbath early this morning, but we got to get into it. God dang. This little dirt. We can't talk about this little dirt situation. A couple things about it. Let's go back a little bit. Uh, okay, hold on. Let's go to this one right here. Let's go to this one right here. Will Lil Durk walk? I don't know. He might walk. He might don't. I don't know, guys. We're gonna let it play out. We don't know, but let's get into this video right here. Hold up, gang, right quick. We're gonna get into this video. Hold up. I don't want to get thrown off by this other video. Then I got to pull it up. I got to put that to the side for a minute. All right, go. Let's get it. Let's get it, gang.
They trying to indict us all. The lawyers got them out for Davis. They better sign them all.
What's going on with your son, Lil Durk?
Yeah, it's like I lost another child. It hurts. It hurts. Like I'm like, I couldn't believe it. Like, so he's doing pretty good.
And did he really cut his locks off?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Durk team spoke out on his behalf after the feds filed 2 new charges and released text messages that Durk was aware he had 2 informants cooperating with police. And his response in those text messages may prove he's guilty or not. I'll let y'all decide. But first, make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. A message was posted on Durk Instagram from his lawyers that said, "This indictment is lipstick on a pig. For nearly 2 years now, federal prosecutors have desperately tried to fend off challenges to a very weak case. Now just 2 months before trial, a trial that Durk Banks has demanded at every turn, they pulled this pathetic pivot, recycling old accusations into a scrambling prosecutor's backup plan, alleged racketeering in as many unrelated false claims as possible. This is not a sign of strength. It's an acknowledgement of weakness. The fact remains, Durk Banks is innocent, no matter how many indictments they want to throw at him. Drew Finley, Marissa Goldberg, Brian Steele, and Christy O'Connor, attorneys.
This is why I asking y'all, gang. Will he walk or what? I don't know, gang. They saying they try to say they ain't really gotten in on Lil Durk. That's what Lil Durk lawyer. I'm explaining to y'all what Lil Durk saying. I mean, his lawyer trying to say that y'all ain't gotten in against my client. I don't care how many indictments y'all throw at him. Y'all heard it. Just said it just then. Let me go back a little bit. They just said it. They just said it just then. But let's go back a little bit, just in case. I might have missed something. I might have missed something just then. I think I missed something just then. Let me see. Just in case I
Posted on
missed
Durk
something.
Instagram from his lawyers that said, this indictment is lipstick on a pig. For nearly 2 years now, federal prosecutors have desperately tried to fend off challenges to a very weak case. Not just 2 months before trial, a trial that Durk Banks has demanded at every turn. They pulled this pathetic pivot, recycling old accusations into a scrambling prosecutor's backup plan, alleged racketeering in as many unrelated false claims as possible. This is not a sign of strength. It's acknowledgement of weakness. The fact remains, Durk Banks is innocent, no matter how many indictments they want to throw at him. Drew Finley, Marissa Goldberg, Brian Steele, and Christy O'Connor, attorneys for Durk Banks. Let me tell y'all something. When Drew Finley and Brian Steele speak out on stuff like this, they not sending a message to the feds. They talking to the co-defendants. And the only way they can talk to the co-defendants is by going public like this. If you look at this message, it got a very weak case in red. It also got, this is not a sign of strength. It's acknowledgement of weakness in red. They telling Durk co-defendants, don't panic. Y'all chill, don't fold. This case is weak. We still got this in the bag. And they know it's going to circulate on the internet. It's going to get to the co-defendant's family. And the co-defendant's family going to give it.
See, that's what I was saying, Rich. I don't know. A lot of people are saying that he might walk, and I don't know. That his lawyer them just said just then, you see it, you just saw it. Said, I don't care how many indictments you throw at him. Know what they saying. Let's go though. And you know this a bad lawyer here, Drew Finley. This a bad lawyer here.
Lawyers just went online and said the case weak. It give them hope. It give them that energy to keep fighting and not give in. Not snitch, not cooperate. Wait.
Hold up right quick. My bad. L ad. We ain't trying to play no game. L ad right now. Let's go.
Wait,
get the lights up if you're new to the channel, guys.
The app that's
Let's
literally
go.
paying people
Let's
to play
dive into
games.
it right quick.
All you got to do is scan the QR code on the screen right now.
Get the lights up.
Click the link pinned in the comment section. You got your phone in your hand all day anyway. Why
if you
not
haven't
play
smashed
games
that like button already, smash
it's
the
free
like button.
cash.
Donate to the
Now,
platform.
before I speak on the 2 new charges, let's look at these text messages. The feds claim Durk told his co-defendants that the government informant and another co-conspirator is ready to tell. According to court documents, it says, on July 6, 2023, defendant Banks sent the group text message to co-conspirators, including defendant Wilson, stating, Deesky beat his murder, he gonna be more dangerous. For the people that don't know who is Deesky is OTF Diddy. Diddy is Durk's cousin. Durk rapped about Diddy in many of songs like this.
Just say your ass. How? You just called Diddy a rapper, he'll kill him. Don't tell me nothing.
Diddy with me.
Cherry production.
Oh, big threat.
That's a bet. On the voice that
Y'all get the lights up for me, gang. Get me
This
10
case
lights.
go back to November
Hold
3rd,
up.
2012.
So who is?
From a gang
Hold on.
Shield
Let me go back a little
was shot
bit.
and
Who is
killed. The
Diddy?
reports
Okay, let's go
Diddy is
back.
Durk's cousin. Durk rapped about Diddy and many
Oh, that's Durk's
group text
cousin.
message to
Okay.
co-conspirators, including defendant
Y'all get the lights
Wilson,
up, gang. Give me 10 lights.
Deesky beat
Let's
his
go.
murder, he gonna be more dangerous. For the people that don't know who is Deesky is OTF Diddy. Diddy is Durk's cousin. Durk rapped about Diddy in many of songs like this.
Just say your ass. How? You just called Diddy a rapper, he'll kill him. Don't tell me nothing.
Diddy with me.
Cherry production.
Oh, big threat.
That's a bet. On the voice that mean Diddy, he the threat.
This case go back to November 3rd, 2012. A member from a gang called Shield was shot and killed. The report says Travis Henry, 19, was shot multiple times in the 5600 block of South Shields Avenue, where he was pronounced dead on the scene when police arrived. Diddy was arrested 2 years later in 2014, and 5 years after that, he was granted a $90,000 bond because the prosecutors had lack of evidence. And 4 years after that, 2023, he posted on his Instagram, just received that not guilty verdict, murder,
Kind of like
and
that.
attempted
As
murder.
you rise, open your eye. Oh, so hold up. Hold on, right quick. My bad. I was doing something else, gang. My
Travis
fault.
Henry, 19,
I wasn't
was
looking.
shot multiple times in the 5600 block of South Shields Avenue, where he was pronounced dead on the scene when police arrived. Diddy was arrested 2 years later in 2014, And 5 years after that, he was granted a $90,000 bond because the prosecutors had lack of evidence. And 4 years after that, 2023, he posted on his Instagram, just received that not guilty verdict, murder, and attempted murder.
What's up, Chose?
Beat that body! Beat that body! Oh, folks, still look, the two beat the bodies. Oh, folks,
And that's what the alleged text message is referencing when it says July 6, 2023, defendant Banks sent the group text message to co-conspirators, including defendant Wilson, stating that D-Ski beat his murder, he gonna be more and more dangerous. The rest of the document says, on August 4, 2023, defendant Banks sent the group text message to co-conspirators, including defendant Wilson, stating that a suspected government informant and a co-conspirator was just ready to snitch blood clear as day, and he gonna tell soon. So, you mean to tell me Durk already knew it was people snitching? On August 4th, 2023, in that same group text message thread referenced above, defendant Wilson responded and said he think he can break us down. Who is this person that they talking about? It's like they know he exists, they know he working with the police, and they know he trying to take them down, but they ain't doing nothing to him. Now, after Wilson responded and said he think he can break us down, in that same text message thread on August 4th, 2023, a co-conspirator replied, beware of everybody, not just the suspected government informant. And that's true. Hey, we focusing on him right here, but shit, it's somebody else probably telling too. And
y'all get me to 10 likes, gang. We at 5 likes.
August 4th, 2023, defendant Banks reassured his co-conspirators, stating, as long as we don't break, they can tell them whatever. Let me read that again. As long as we don't break, they can tell them whatever. Now, a lot of people are saying that statement right there is Durk admitting to whatever these informants is telling to the police. And he telling his team, hey, look, if we stick together and we don't break, it don't matter what they tell them, we can beat it. Now, y'all get in the comments and let me know, does that statement alone prove that Lil Durk is guilty when it comes to whatever this situation was, what an informant had information about? On August 5th, 2023, in response to a message from defendant Wilson stating, Wigger's already out there playing with folks' names. Defendant Banks referenced the Banks gang enterprise violence, stating, crazy blood, Wiggers don't slide or hurt a MFer, leaving it all up to us. Now, what the feds is trying to allude to, when Wilson put in that text message that they out there playing with folks' name, Durk responded and said, crazy blood, Wiggers don't slide or hurt a MFer, leaving it all up to us. Basically saying that the ones on the block is not sliding. They ain't sliding for fun. They leaving it up to the real hitters, the ones with a name, the ones that got clout. We gotta do it. We gotta take matters.
He said what? What Durk said?
Hands. Now y'all remember
what Durk responded and said? Hold up. What Durk? Hold up.
What the feds is trying to allude to when Wilson put in that text message that they out there playing with folks' names. Durk responded and said,
what's up, King
blood,
KK?
Wiggers don't slide or hurt a MF, leaving it all up to us. Basically saying that the ones on the block is not sliding. They ain't sliding for fun. They leaving it up to the real hitters, the ones with a name, the ones that got clout. We gotta do it. We gotta take matters into our own hands. Now, y'all remember months ago, the feds released documents saying that Lil Durk put hits on O Block members because they wouldn't slide for fun. Now, this text message, well, Wilson is telling Durk, hey, they out there playing with folks' name already. And Durk responding, man, these muggers won't hurt us.
Oh, what's up,
they ain't sliding. They leaving this shit up there. Like, we got to go do this shit ourselves. We the ones with the bags, and we got to get dirty ourselves. I ain't gonna lie. The feds is gonna have a field day with that text message alone. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think. Now, Durk was hit with 2 new charges. Murder in the aid of racketeering and conspiracy to commit stalking. Now, these 2 charges come from the murder of Stephon Mack, who Durk allegedly put money on his head because he allegedly had something to do with Durk brother D-Thang murder. And the second charge come from that Atlanta case where Durk, King Von, Bezu, and Hella Benz was arrested in Atlanta after a shooting took place.
We're gonna go to that after this. We're gonna go to that after this.
In Atlanta.
Case against a rapper accused in a shooting outside of the Varsity will move forward. Today, Little Durk appeared in court where a judge ruled there was enough evidence for him to go to trial. Channel 2's anchor Lori Wilson is live near where the shooting happened, near the Varsity, and Lori police say they have video
Get the lights up for me, gang. Give me 20 lights.
Topeka APD says they used at least 5 cameras from local businesses, including this BP, as well as from the Varsity across the street in order to build their case against Lil Durk and his co-defendant. On Friday, detectives from Atlanta and Chicago testified in the criminal case against rapper Lil Durk in Fulton County Court. They say around 5 in the morning on February 5th, Lil Durk, whose real name is Durk Derek Banks, and his co-defendant Devontae Bennett were seen on camera involved in shooting Alexander Witherspoon, a person police say they knew.
They were hanging out. They went to a studio to make music.
The rapper and Bennett
Can they hit
listed the
Lil Durk
evidence
with
against
this
them in court.
too?
Police told the judge later that night the victim, Banks, Bennett, and others went to a nightclub, a gas station, and ended up in the parking lot of the Varsity. That's when Witherspoon said he was robbed and shot.
He said his chain was snatched off his neck, and he had $30,000 stolen from him, and they stole the vehicle he was driving.
Police say Banks was seen on tape shooting a gun.
You see Mr. Banks' arm out the window firing several shots at the victim, towards the victim.
Banks' attorney says this is a celebrity witch hunt.
Were it not for the celebrity status of these two individuals, then this would be an aggravated assault.
Banks released a single "Turn Myself In" the day he turned himself in. It's gotten almost 7 million views. The prosecutor charging this wasn't just a robbery and shooting, but gang activity. She put a Chicago detective on the stand to testify that Banks and Bennett are members of Chicago gangs.
Is it possible to continue your affiliation and even commit crimes when you move out of Chicago if you're in a different city or if a different area?
Yes, ma'am. The first case, Durk was never arrested. That second case, Durk, King Von, Hella Bands, and Bezu was arrested, but the charges was dropped.
Charges
Brian
were
Falcone,
dropped.
who just
Oh,
dropped off
man.
Pooh Shiesty case.
Can
he
they hit
spoke
him with
about it,
that?
And this what he had to say. Make sure y'all get
Can
in the
they
comments.
hit him with that?
Tell me what you think about this whole situation. And if you're enjoying the content,
We're
make
gonna
sure
go to
you
another one
like,
after
comment,
this.
subscribe, turn on all post
Hit
notifications.
the like button, gang.
It's free.
Let's go.
Do it for
What's
me.
up, Patrick?
Now let's move on to Lil Durk. Lil Durk, I think, is beatable too. Everyone never underestimate Brian Steele in a courtroom. I've seen him argue on cases. I had the pleasure of handling a case with him. He's a great attorney, great cross-examination. I really look forward to seeing this case go forward. I'm going to see how it turns out. I really think that Durk has a shot. Zoe, give me the less than 5-second version if Zoe thinks it's got a shot. Go.
Brian Steele will always win his cases.
Wow, Zoe loves Brian Steele. That's it for tonight.
Charles the White.
I don't know. That's what we're gonna go to. That one. We're gonna go to this one right here. The one that the case they talking about. See, a lot of people said that Lil Durk put that case on King Von. The case they were talking about just then, they were saying that he put that case on King Von, gang. Dead man can't talk. King Von, do you know what happened to Lil Durk? Von, do you know? Von, do you know who did it? Well, did you do that or Lil Durk? Who was out the window, Von? Who was out the window, Von? Von, who was out the window? That man can't talk, guys. I don't know where he at, up there or down. I don't know. I'm not the judge. I'm not the judge of that. Or where he at. A lot of people say, oh yeah, you know King Von went down there. Then you know King Von, yeah, he went up there, long live King. I don't know. Nobody ain't give me no memo, print me a memo and say what King Von at. Nobody ain't tell me where he at. Nobody ain't tell me nothing. So everybody gonna have their beliefs where he at. That's y'all. Y'all stick with y'all beliefs. I don't know. So don't ask me. Hey, Sam, where you think the King Von went? I don't know.
You want to sign King Von?
Cause he got a whole story behind him. You know what I'm saying? He just a real just with him. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother, twin.
Friday, detectives from Atlanta and Chicago testified in the criminal case against rapper Lil Durk in Fulton County Court. They say around 5 in the morning on February 5th,
You are the
Lil
judge,
Durk, whose real name is Durk Derek Banks, and his
No, I ain't.
co-defendant Devontae Bennett were seen on camera involved in shooting Alexander Witherspoon.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
He said his chain was snatched off his neck, and he had $30,000 stolen from him, and they stole the vehicle he was driving.
Police say Banks was seen on tape shooting a gun.
You see Mr. Banks' arm out the window firing several shots.
Be out here. Be out here. Yo, what's up? I'm getting fired in the motherfucking problem, man.
I want to shout out everybody that was on my that I want coming out on suck my.
Second World War is the
For real, Colin. I don't know nothing, brother. Y'all get me 20 lights.
Hey, yo, squad.
Hype that bad boy. Hype it up for
with
me.
another video, man.
Let's go.
Two of Chicago's most popular artists used to consider themselves twins, and they had a real big reputation in the streets. King Von and Lil Durk, unlike other rappers, lived their raps. And with that came some trouble that got them a case that almost put their freedom on hold. 3 years later, the unthinkable happened. Durk walked free. But how did detectives have them on camera and fumble the case? Or did Von take the fall so the voice could return to the streets? There's 3 possible theories, and even more if you thought hard enough. So I'm gonna expose 3 of them and get y'all to do the rest. Without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. If you're anybody that's anybody, most likely you hip to Durk and King Von. Both of them have a history of being active in the streets and are well known throughout Chicago. Both black disciples, and both of them were at the front of the feud that's in Chicago. But the streets is a dark place, and the name of the game is making it out. That proved easier said than done for the two. The ops was on their head, but being shooters themselves allegedly, with other alleged shooters in their camp, they could go tit for tat. But the problem was the law. They couldn't shoot it out with the boys in blue. All you could do is try to move in silence and make sure you got the bank for that lawyer fee if they catch you lacking. For sure, as time went on, King Von and Durk couldn't avoid catching cases forever. And when I tell you these dudes was outside, they was outside. Von and Durk had racked up so many charges, their mugshots dang near show their growth from youngins to adults. Von was going deeper into the darkness, but Durk found a way out to help him on the path they were on. That became music. Coming up with
y'all get the lights up for me, gang.
He was a part of
Let's
the
get
era
20
that
lights. We got 8 lights. Change that.
Hip-hop. Right. You know what I mean?
Like the gifts up for me. Like the super chats up for me. We in here early morning with it.
Drill music. Okay, cool.
Like how you all hyped up and just ready to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we created that type of style, though. I ain't trying to copy off nobody or be like nobody in the past.
It took some grinding, but Durk went from a savage in the streets to the voice of the streets, building up a hefty catalog of bangers. When one makes it out, both make it out. Durk remained true to that code and made sure to use his buzz to help put Von on. From interviews to shows, Durk always tried to put Von in the spotlight.
It's King Von. King Bob. Yeah. King Bob.
All right, man. Yo, Durk, introduce this guy right here. I don't know who he is.
King Von, I'm saying one of the hottest in Chicago.
Yeah, because you know it's like, I started shit off with him. Like, he started up with me and everything. Like, people get to notice me and shit. He bringing me to his interviews and pulling up a chair right here and letting me sit right there.
Just like that, they both was trying to take over the music industry with bangers like Crazy Story Remix and taking over stages performing their music together. They was really like twins for real. Von took the torch and took off running, building a buzz in the rap game with his tactical storytelling and raw bars seen in the projects like Grandson Volume 1. From the look of things, him and Durk was about to run the rap game, but that sprung the cops' trap card. In 2019, the cops slid, jeopardizing their career and worse yet, their
Salute to
freedom.
everybody in the building.
Twins was out vibing on February 5th of that year.
Salute to
While at the
Biz, free
Varsity
to think.
restaurant in Atlanta, they got into it with an op, and let's just say it didn't go well for that person. Durk and Von allegedly left the scene unscathed while homie was in a pool of blood. News reports would begin to provide information in the public on what allegedly happened. It was stated by a female eyewitness that she was outside a cigar bar at around 5 a.m. talking to Banks, aka Durk, and Von when they saw a fight in the car in front of them. She then saw Durk up the pole and shots were heard going off.
I spoke to a witness who was there at the scene when the incident took place.
Churchill said the witness told him she was standing outside talking to Banks and Bennett in front of a cigar bar around 5 in the morning, February 5th, when they saw a fight in the car in front of them.
Mr. Banks pulled out a weapon.
The scene turned into a mass panic, and everybody was dipping and fleeing for their
Salute
life while
my boy
the
Big
evil twins
L.
allegedly was airing it out.
Witnesses tell me bullets flew
What you
through
got
the
going,
air
gang?
and
Salute
whipped past their
everybody in here.
heads here on Spring Street Tuesday morning.
The bullets got to coming through, and I crawled through the club.
People who were inside the one cigar bar and lounge got down and just waited for the gunfire to finally stop.
Witnesses had the scene sounding like Von and Durk were shaking down the whole block with the choppers. At the end of the gunfire, reports state the witnesses went around the building to see a man lying in a pool of blood. The person was found to be Alexander Witherspoon. The race to save his life was on as he was rushed to the nearest hospital with a gunshot wound to the leg in a serious condition.
And rushed to the nearest hospital in serious condition.
In a twist of miraculous events, Bro survived after being listed as critical, but not only that, he got to telling detectives what was the rundown and who were the savages that plotted on his life. According to him, he was big balling outside the restaurant in the parking lot with his iced out chain and 30 bands that had his pants pocket fighting for dear life. And that was the motive for Durk and Von trying to do him.
So they did.
Bro claimed that
So
they snatched his
hold
chain,
up.
gave his
Hold up.
pockets
What
some
did they
much
get
needed
into it
relief,
about?
and dipped off and
My bad.
turned into a mass
I was doing
panic.
something else. I was looking
Everybody
at something else.
dipping and fleeing
My fault.
for their life while the evil twins allegedly was airing it out.
Witnesses tell me bullets flew through the air and whipped past their heads here on Spring Street Tuesday morning.
The bullets got to coming through, and I crawled through the club.
People who were inside the one cigar bar and lounge got down and just waited for the gunfire to finally stop.
Witnesses had the scene sounding like Von and Durk were shaking down the whole block with the choppers. At the end of the gunfire, reports state that the witnesses went around the building to see a man lying in a pool of blood. The person was found to be Alexander Witherspoon. The race to save his life was on as he was rushed to the nearest hospital with a gunshot wound to the leg in a serious condition.
And rushed to the nearest hospital in serious condition.
Salute to everybody in
In
the
a
building.
twist of miraculous events, Bro survived after being listed as critical, but not only that, he got to telling detectives what was the rundown and who were the savages that plotted on his life. According to him, he was big balling outside the restaurant in the parking lot with his iced out chain and 30 bands that had his pants pocket fighting for dear life. And that was the motive for Durk and Von trying to do him in. Bro claimed that they snatched his chain, gave his pocket some much needed relief, and dipped off in the whip too.
What?
At this point, Von and Durk are making bank off music,
them boys weren't
especially
playing.
Durk. So why would they stoop so low? But that's what Witherspoon said. So hey, what's funny though is that Bro seems to not be an innocent civilian himself. Word got out that he's an alleged vice lord that is known for scamming and wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight. Nonetheless, Durk and Von was about to be in big trouble because the cops were heavy on the scene pulling surveillance footage from businesses in that area that had a view of the situation.
A detective on the stand today said the rapper, who is used to being in front of the cameras, was actually caught on cameras at the Varsity, the BP here, and other businesses that put him at the scene of the crime.
Once they assessed the footage, even more details were made public. According to detectives, surveillance footage shows Durk and them driving off in a dark-colored SUV with his hand out the window, still trying to murk Alexander, even after he was already hit and running for his life.
Detective Churchill
So,
says
so they say Dirt was out the window. You hear what they said? They say Dirt was out the window. That Dirt still was hungry for more. Yeah, still was out the. He still was trying to hit at him. That Dirt was out the window. But they say his arm and weapon was hungry for more. No cap. That boy was ready. All right. Smirky. What his name is? Durkio, Smirkio, Perkio, If everybody that's involved, it's all right. Hold on, no. He said it's all love. At first I thought it was all right, but he said it's all love. My fault. He said it's all love. My bad.
Cameras in the area show Banks and Bennett firing at Witherspoon even after Witherspoon was shot and running away.
At the scene of the shooting, officers found multiple shell casings, and it was said that there was about 18 bullets found. In May, just about 3 months after the incident, cops couldn't wait to snatch Bro and them up and made their move to arrest Vaughn first.
Hungry Root is here, and I needed it because my fridge is super empty. I'm gonna open the box. That's the exciting.
Start acting like yeah, that's a sin. Look at man. I'm being serious. Well, grievous. Let me let you know, brother. Oh my bad. I don't know if your sister or brother, whoever you is. You ain't gotta stay over here, gang. You ain't gotta stay over here now. You could dip. You ain't gotta stay. You just keep scrolling. No cap. I'm just being honest with you, gang. You ain't gotta stay over there, bit. Keep it pushing.
Then Durk was the next target of the attention, and a warrant was put out for his arrest. At the time, Durk was on tour, but after he heard about the warrant, he dipped from touring and began preparations to turn himself in by doing an interview with a news station.
He stepped out in front of the Fulton County Jail. One of his lawyers says he was swiftly taken into custody there, having swiftly flown back to Atlanta after he found out he was wanted.
We found out we had a warrant. He's actually on tour. Once I heard, I immediately came back.
He's willing to turn himself in and take care of what he needs to take care of.
We immediately canceled the tour.
Durk also dropped off the track Turn Myself In, saying he's innocent before facing the long road ahead of him. Him and Vaughn would get the full details on what they were fighting on their first court appearance. The judge found probable cause for an attempted hit, participation in criminal street gang activity, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a felon. The prosecution finally had their chance to get the evil twins off the streets and was throwing everything they could at Durk and Vaughn. Right down to flying in a Chicago gang unit detective to testify that Durk and them are members of the notorious Black Disciples gang. Vaughn was in there watching Bro like, Your Honor, folks up here capping. If that was the first time hearing about Vaughn and Durk,
why Vaughn would look like? Why y'all think Vaughn would look like that? Hold up. Why Vaughn would look like that?
Finally had their chance to get the evil twins off the streets and was throwing everything they could at Durk and Vaughn. Right down to flying in a Chicago gang unit detective to testify that Durk and them are members of the notorious Black Disciples gang. Vaughn was in there watching.
What? Why y'all think Vaughn was in there looking like that? Why y'all think Vaughn was in that bit looking like that? Man, this nigga was slouched back. Hold on. That boy was slouched back. Hold on, guys. Y'all get the lights up. Hey, y'all like to give us in the super chats up. What we doing? What is we doing, man? It's all love. It's all love. We only been here 38 minutes.
Bro, like, Your Honor, folks up here capping. If that was the first time hearing about Vaughn and Durk, you'd swear that they was America's most wanted.
Try to connect the shooting to gang activity, a claim Aurora says has not been proven.
He just told you that both of the experts in this case said no gang connection.
At the end of the court session, it seemed to have worked because the judge gave them the green light to take the case to trial. Things was looking dire for the evil twins, and they were held without bond, but their legal team was working overtime. Prosecutors actually wanted to keep him locked up, but the judge came through clutch and rejected the motion, instead granting Durk $250K bond.
Now, I know you're from Chicago. I know you probably know gang members, even if you're not in a gang. This is your freedom at stake. This is your decision to make. And as a side note,
why did the judge have to rhyme? Hold up. Why did?
So.
Hold up. Why the judge had to rhyme like that? Hold up.
Prosecutors actually wanted to keep him locked up, but the judge
listen to what the judge rhyme and said.
Rejected the motion, instead
the judge knew he was saying.
$250K bond.
Now, I know you're from Chicago.
Watch this.
I know you probably know gang members, even if you're not in a gang. This is your freedom at stake. This is your decision to make.
He said, this is your freedom at stake. This is your decision to make. Now, that judge knew what he was doing. That judge knew what he was doing, man. This is your freedom at stake. This is your decision to make. Yeah, that judge knew what he was doing. He was trying to be funny. Shout out to the judge, though.
And as a side note, but note the judge just gave
He said, look here, brother. I heard you was some type of rapper, right? Here. I got a bar for you. I got a bar for you, real quick. Get the lights up, gang. Let's go.
So,
Durk turning himself in and out running was more of a move that worked in his favor, showing that he's not a flight risk. The conditions to stay out on bond was that Durk can't be around a weapon, has to wear an ankle monitor while on 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. curfew, and there cannot be any witness intimidation.
So he got that $250,000.
$7 for 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra from Friday Plans. I didn't.
$1,000 bond conditions. Lil Durk cannot be anywhere near a weapon, not in his car, not in his house. He's also on a curfew that requires him to be at home from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And of course, the judge said there can be no witness intimidation.
Durk came out that mug happy as hell, but he had the case ahead of him still.
Be out here. Be out here. Yo, what's up? I'm getting fired in the motherfucking pocket, yeah. New chain alert.
The legal team also came through for Vaughn because he too touched back on the streets with a message for everybody saying that he would stay locked up.
I want to shout out everybody that was on my that I want coming out so much.
Prosecutors did achieve one thing though. They got to separate the evil twins because they couldn't be around each other. So the shows together, the interviews, everything was no more.
Yeah, so yeah, me and Durk, we only see each other like at court if we got court or some shit.
So even when you're on tour, you can't really be around each other too much?
Nah, we can't. Hell no.
The case went under the radar, and even though they couldn't directly work together, they still supported each other heavy. Durk continued going up, and Vaughn took off with his career as well, right up to the release of the street classic Welcome to O Block on October 2020. Sadly, on November 6, 2020, Vaughn's time in the spotlight would be cut short when his life was lost after an altercation with rapper Quando Rondo in Atlanta.
And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that too.
Brakes off of bro.
We're going to get into that too. Oh yeah, we ain't playing this morning.
The side of the vehicle and let the hammer blow, hitting Vaughn, who succumbed to his injuries while in surgery. The evil twins took a huge loss, and Durk felt every bit of the pain from losing his bro. Now the case was up in the air. Ricos were being thrown left and right on rappers, and it was feared that the case is silent because the feds are dragging it into a Rico case. But Durk pulled through with the Uno reverse and caught the W. On October 2022, news broke that all of the charges were dropped due to prosecutorial discretion, which was a huge surprise to the entire industry. That basically means that they decided that their legal resources were better needed in other cases other than Durk's. The Rico Queen herself, Georgia Superior Court of Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie T. Willis, commented on dropping the charges.
But on Saturday, October 22nd, the charges against Durk and the late Vaughn were dropped due to prosecutorial.
Y'all get me the 30 lights, gang. We
discretion,
had 17
according to
lights. Change that.
While it was a joyous moment
Give
for
me 30
hip-hop
lights.
and
We
for
had
Durk's
17
fam, many
on my
were
screen.
skeptical how Durk beat the case. Around the same time, T.I. would publicly announce that he put the gun charge on his deceased cousin to get off. That sparked allegations that Durk did the same and pinned the shooting on Vaughn after he passed so he could get off.
What I said?
But there's other
What did I
theories
say
at play.
that then?
The detective who said
What I told
surveillance
y'all.
showed Durk busting
What I
shots
told y'all at the beginning of
sold for bro.
the. What did I tell y'all at the beginning of the video? I told y'all they were saying that he pinned the shooting on King Von. I told y'all that. Y'all thought I was capping? Let's go.
Quando's homie Lil Tim creeped around the side of the vehicle and let the hammer blow, hitting Vaughn, who succumbed to his injuries while in surgery. The evil twins took a huge loss, and Durk felt every bit of the pain from losing his bro. Now the case was up in the air. Ricos were being thrown left and right on rappers, and it was feared that the case is silent because the feds are dragging it into a Rico case. But Durk pulled through with the Uno reverse and caught the W. On October 2022, news broke that all of the charges were dropped due to prosecutorial discretion, which was a huge surprise to the entire industry. That basically means that they decided that their legal resources were better needed in other cases other.
Hold up, bro. Say, but it was Durk was seen firing out the window. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. They say Durk. That's what I was saying, John. I was saying they said that they seen Durk. How y'all say that y'all seen Durk on, and now y'all go from to now saying that Durk pinned everything on Von, because that case is sealed. Yeah. Why would you seal the case, Durk? I want to know that for Durk. Why would you seal that? I don't know though. That just kind of weird though. But let's go.
Other than Durk's, the RICO queen herself, Georgia Superior Court of Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie T. Willis, commented on dropping the charges.
But on Saturday, October 22nd, the charges against Durk and the late Vaughn were dropped due to prosecutorial discretion, according to WSB-TV.
While it was a joyous moment for hip-hop and for Durk's fam, many were skeptical how Durk beat the case. Around the same time, T.I. would publicly announce that he put the gun charge on his deceased cousin to get off. That sparked allegations that Durk did the same and pinned the shooting on Vaughn after he passed so he could get off. But there's other theories at play. The detective who said surveillance showed Durk busting shots wasn't actually being truthful in that description. What they actually saw was somebody's hand out the window shooting, never seeing Durk himself, so they couldn't say for sure that it was Durk.
Y'all heard, not, but guess what though? You look, what they just said. You hear what they just said now? Now they saying they ain't for sure that it was Durk. Oh man, hold up. Let's go back. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm missing something.
Their legal resources were better needed in other cases other than Durk's. The RICO queen herself, Georgia Superior Court of Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie T. Willis, commented on dropping the charges.
But on Saturday, October 22nd, the charges against Durk and the late Vaughn were dropped due to prosecutorial discretion, according to WSB-TV.
While it was a joyous moment for hip-hop and for Durk's fam, many were skeptical how Durk beat the case. Around the same time, T.I. would publicly announce that he put the gun charge on his deceased cousin to get off. That sparked allegations that Durk did the same and pinned the shooting on Vaughn after he passed so he could get off. But there's other theories at play. The detective who said surveillance showed Durk busting shots wasn't actually being truthful in that description. What they actually saw was somebody's hand out the window shooting, never seeing Durk himself, so they couldn't say for sure that it was Durk.
Banks attorneys trying to create doubt that the rapper did any shooting.
You don't see Mr. Banks shooting on the street at any time. The only time you believe he was shooting is when he was in the camouflage Jeep, correct?
That's the only time I can see him shooting.
Not to mention one critical piece of information many don't know about. Alexander, who told the cops it was Durk and them, was arrested in 2021 on charges of mail fraud, aggravated identity theft, and making false statements. He was a habitual scammer, man. Bro used a counterfeit driver's license to finesse a $56,000 Dodge Charger Hellcat. With him being a criminal himself in that capacity, how can his word be trusted as a key witness? He went from that situation to being an inmate. One final theory is the most grim and could mean the end for Lord Durk, God forbid. Many doubt the RICO queen is giving up that easily, and that this is just a plot to pass on the case to the feds for them to build a RICO around Durk. He's beaten about 3 gun charges to date, and now his attempted hit charge among others. Maybe he hasn't really beaten him, but was made to believe so.
I fear that 2023 or 2022 is the year that Lil Durk may be involved in some legal shit. I believe
Y'all heard what they just said? Hold up. Let me go back a little bit. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay.
How Durk beat the case. Around the same time, T.I. would publicly announce that he put the gun charge on his deceased cousin to get off. That sparked allegations that Durk did the same and pinned the shooting on Vaughn after he passed so he could get off. But there's other theories at play. The detective who said surveillance showed Durk busting shots wasn't actually being truthful in that description. What they actually saw was somebody's hand out the window shooting, never seeing Durk himself, so they couldn't say for sure that it was Durk.
Banks attorneys tried to create doubt that the rapper did any shooting.
You don't see Mr. Banks shooting on the street at any time. The only time you believe he was shooting is when he was in the camouflage Jeep, correct?
That's the only time I can see him shooting.
Not to mention one critical piece of information many don't know about. Alexander, who told the cops it was Durk and them, was arrested in 2021 on charges of mail fraud, aggravated identity theft, and making false statements. He was a habitual scammer, man. Bro used a counterfeit driver's license to finesse a $56,000 Dodge Charger Hellcat. With him being a criminal himself.
Say they told the temp to stand down. We got this. For real, Slip.
In that capacity, how can his word be trusted as a key witness? He went from that situation to being an inmate. One final theory is the most grim and could mean the end for Lil Durk, God forbid. Many doubt the Rico Queen is giving up that easily, and that this is just a plot to pass on the case to the feds for them to build a Rico around Durk. He's beaten about 3 gun charges to date, and now his attempted hit charge among others. Maybe he hasn't really beaten him, but was made to believe so.
I fear that 2023 or 2022 is the year that Lil Durk may be involved in some legal shit. I believe that the feds
Academics had been said this.
own opinion. I believe the feds have
Academic been said it, gang.
seeds
Shout out to Academic.
to try to connect a lot of crime in the same way how we all protested and say, yo, why y'all using Young Thug's lyrics? They're going to do the same thing to Lil Durk.
Sad to say, Durk might believe his time as a free man won't last as well, and his past will catch up to him. On his song Red Man off the 2020 album The Voice, he raps the bars.
Crazy
He asked
word.
me where I'm going to be in 10 years. I say, shit, the feds. Time alone would tell, but I hope he gets to enjoy what's left of his
Crazy
life as a
word,
free man
man.
after working so hard to gain success.
Crazy word. Let's get to some more. We got some more too, gang. That's crazy word. The Lil Durk. Huh? Crazy word with Lil Durk. Crazy word with Lil Durk. No cap. Hold on real quick. We got some more video clips we're finna get into. Hold on. I brought that to my knee. Crazy word. Y'all get the lights up for me, gang. Jones say bars. Alright. Hey, shout out to that boy Brazy. I mean, John. I don't know why I call you Brazy just then. I don't know, cause it look like you got a honeycomb Brazy profile picture or something. I don't know what that's why I call you Brazy just then. My fault. I might have to call you Brazy for real. Cause it sure look like a honeycomb Brazy picture. Like it's real small, but it look like a honeycomb Brazy picture. No cap. Salute to my boy Slim. That dude been rocking out. He said I can't rap for it. Not good at all because I'm scared. Nah, you can rap, my boy. Just put your mind to it. Get you a piece of paper and a pen and just write you some ideas down. But we got some more little Durk clips and all type of stuff we finna get into. Hold on. Let's go to the case where they were talking about with the Quando Rondo and Vaughn situation. Y'all remember that? I meant Quando Rondo and Lil Pab situation. That no. Y'all, my bad. I'm chill out. Come on, Savage. Get it together, brother. God dang, get it together. Chill. All right. Shit. Get the lights up. Get the lights up, okay? Hold on right quick. No! All right, we got that. Hold on right quick. Oh, okay. That joker looked like Brazy just then. My fault. Okay. Bro, he's a YouTuber. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I gotta do something else before I start the show. I can't remember what it was then. I started showing like, dang, let's start it. I was gonna do something with this game, but I can't even damn remember. Let's get into this though real quick. This Quando Rondo situation. Let's get into this real quick.
Mike, you'll give you a look. The gas station, it is right across the street from the busy Beverly Center on La Cienega. See all that broken glass there? That's where the escalators park. They're getting gas. When all of a sudden the windows are blown out by gunfire, they're under attack by bullets flying all over the place.
Man.
Mike, you'll give you a look. The gas station, it is right across the street from the busy Beverly Center on La Cienega. See all that broken glass there? That's where the escalators park. They're getting gas. When all of a sudden the windows are blown by gunfire, they're under attack by bullets flying all over the place. To the left, Mike, you'll give you a look. See all those white evidence markers on the ground? Each one of those is by a shell casing. Give you an idea how many rounds are fired. Police say in that alleyway, the white vehicle pulls up, 3 men get out, and they start firing at will, blasting away, targeting that black SUV, the rapper, and his second person inside.
So, so later on that day, later on that same day, it's a picture that surfaced in the internet of Quando Rondo throwing up Cougar. So basically, look, he can see you and impress you, and you like, I don't bang, I'm not from nowhere, I'm just out here on some rap shit. And later on that day, you dissing Cougar.
Like Quando Rondo.
You're not for him.
Right here. Oh, above me. Down them. Up the zip. Come on. Yeah, one more in front of me.
Stop.
What is it?
Boy,
Explain.
stop it. Understand? Like, don't come to the 60s and want to provide now that boy.
Hey, yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. According to reports, Quando Rondo was allegedly targeted in a drive-by shooting that happened in Los Angeles on August 20th. News of the shooting spread like wildfire on social media over the weekend with initial...
This is the real reason Lil Durk is locked up, gang. This is the real reason. Let's go. Real reason. I know some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know, but let's go. This is the real reason Lil Durk is locked in. The real reason they came and got him.
Reports claiming Quando had been hit in the ambush. A woman identified as his aunt took to Twitter that night to assure everyone the rapper was fine. In this video, we gonna break down the latest info on what's really going on with this wild incident. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Quando Rondo, born Taquan Terrell Bowman in 1999 in Savannah, Georgia, was interested in music at a very young age. He was once a small child secretly singing in the bathroom as a 9-year-old boy just feeling the vibe. However, his natural gravitation towards music led him more to hip-hop. He began recording his fledgling verses on his cell phone before he got in the booth. Before he really gave music his all, he was giving the streets most of his attention.
Yeah, I like that trash hair Reggie
was
too.
sent to a juvenile detention center.
Like that trash hair Reggie you smoking early in the morning.
Still, he made the best of his experience. Quando's musical abilities helped him gain popularity around the center. After various stints in juvie, Rondo regained his freedom in October 2017 and began taking his craft more seriously. He quickly gained traction online with the videos for songs like I Remember, Paradise,
Hey, the word I bet, John. Appreciate for coming through, gang.
Fittingly, he titled his April 2018 mixtape Life Before Fame, with the hopes that things would change for the better once his career really took off. He was right. Within 2 days, his mixtape had amassed more than 1 million streams on My Mixtapes. In June 2018, it was announced that he was the first person to sign the NBA YoungBoy's label Never Broke Again. After his third mixtape, From the Neighborhood to the Stage, he released his debut studio album, Q-Pac, on January 10th, 2020. From that point on, things haven't been going exactly smooth for the brother. Up to this point, the most infamous moment in his career was an incident that ended in the untimely demise of the Chirac legend King Von. On November 6, 2020, an altercation broke out between King Von and Quando Rondo outside an Atlanta nightclub, leading to a shootout that resulted in the death of King Von. Quando and his entourage claimed that they were acting in self-defense and Von was the aggressor. There was footage of Von throwing punches at Quando's crew prior to the gunfight. Surveillance also showed Rondo helping Lil Tim to get to the hospital afterwards. Quando publicly remained silent on the incident until 2 weeks later when he released the song End the Story, which was assumed to be a reference to Von's song trilogy Crazy Story. In the song he raps, "Hey, if the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't have said he wrong. F what they say, that's understood, we had to make it home. I put that on the neighborhood before they bust my dome." Lil Tim ride on. He states that he was defending himself and even showed support for his homie Lil Tim, who was charged for the Von hit in April 2021. Quando denied that the song was a diss toward Von and claimed he didn't even know that Von had songs with that title. Despite receiving strong criticism, Quando has continued to support his bro. Since that event, he has done a few interviews and dropped more music, but that situation seemed to hurt his respect a bit. Some rap fans feel like he didn't hold his own in his fight with Von and that he had to rely on somebody that took it too far. Somebody had to handle his dirty work, and because of that, somebody lost their life. So not only did he get bailed out by his homie in the situation, but a beloved rapper in the game that was on the rise got taken out in the process. Needless to say, bro was feeling a bit of the heat. Not to mention there were times that he appeared to be mocking King Von's demise in IG videos.
So we see why they came after Quando Rondo. We see why they came after him. We see why they came after him.
Come across as corny and clout chasing. His career has really been one unfortunate event after the other following the whole debacle. It was like he was cursed. Then, on August 19th, 2022, one of the darkest days of his life occurred, much to his dismay. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department responded to a call of a shooting near the intersection, Beverly Boulevard and La Cienega Boulevard, a little before 5:30 p.m. The man Lil Pav, who LAPD says is associated with Quando Rondo, was pronounced deceased at the hospital.
Gotta have the pressure.
11 Los Angeles and ABC
We ain't gonna
7
say
were posted
gotta
Friday
have it, but
evening,
for now.
showing Quando Rondo frantically yelling as police officers pulled the body out of the vehicle that was shot at.
Wow, Fundy, you were right. Got my rewards within 24 hours.
Come on, man. Come on, man. With the
It's the
ass,
rapid
man.
challenge from Funded Next Futures.
Well, you know
Get
what? I
rewarded in
understand
as
that.
fast as
I understand
24
that.
hours. That's a promise.
God dang.
Get exclusive Mortal Kombat 2 wallpapers for your PC.
Let's go.
According to reports, Quando and his crew were getting gas at a gas station when 3 men in a white vehicle pulled up alongside the rapper's black Cadillac Escalade and opened fire. The Escalade drove off and ended up near the intersection of Santa Monica and San Vicente Boulevards in West Hollywood, where somebody called for help from law enforcement.
Oh yeah, they lit that bit up.
Ground video gives you an idea of how this plays out. So once that SUV is hit by the gunfire, they take off, they hit the gas, and
they hit the wrong dude.
blocks away into West Hollywood. They wind up stopping over at Santa Monica.
That's why I said they hit the wrong dude. Hit the wrong person. They tried to hit Quando Rondo. But they hit Quando Rondo cousin.
Ambulance rushed him to the hospital where he passed away. The suspects are said to have fled in a white sedan. Los Angeles Police Department Lieutenant John
This is why the Durk locked
said
up,
the
gang.
3 suspects opened fire at the gas station from their car and shot bro.
I know people know, but some people don't know.
If there was an exchange of gunfire though.
We need help from the
They
community.
tried to hit Quando Rondo, but hit his cousin. Some people know about it, some people don't.
All we know is that the victim vehicle,
This is why the
they
Durk
pulled up, they
is
were
locked
pumping
up.
gas, and it looks like they probably finished pumping gas, and the suspects approached from the alley, got out of the car, and started shooting at them.
At least one person.
You heard what? Hold up. Let's go back.
At the West Hollywood
Hold
scene.
up.
Suspects opened fire at the gas station from
Hold
their
up.
car and shot bro.
This is why they said, I mean, seriously, they heard about the y'all just heard about the gas station. The Durk said it in his song. He said niggas die for pumping gas. He said it in his song, gang. He said niggas die for pumping gas. And GTA. Let's go.
Bro, while he was in the SUV, it's unclear if there was an exchange of gunfire though.
We need help from the community. We don't know why or how this happened. All we know is that the victim vehicle, they pulled up, they were pumping gas, and it looks like they probably finished pumping gas, and the suspects approached from the alley, got out of the car, and started shooting at them.
At least one person was seen being detained by law enforcement at the West Hollywood scene. Radke said the person may have been in the SUV with the victim and was being questioned. Radke also said that there's officers that are still interviewing several witnesses. Anyone with information is urged to contact the police. As of Friday night, the shooters remain on the run. A rep for Quando Rondo had provided a statement to XXL about the rapper's well-being. Quando was present during a shooting yesterday evening, which resulted in the untimely demise of another man's life. He himself didn't sustain any injuries during the shooting and is safe. We ask that privacy is respected at this time, the statement reads. Though Quando Rondo survived the recent shooting, the Georgia native didn't make it out totally unscathed as he lost his homie Lil Pab in the tragic incident. The video of his reaction to Pab's body being pulled
They got the wrong dude. Hold up.
How traumatizing the arrival. Though Quando Rondo survived the recent shooting, the Georgia native.
This is why Lil Durk is really locked up. This is what they came and got him for. This is what he caught him with the airplanes and everything. They were trying to get Quando Rondo, but they got Quando Rondo cut. That's why y'all seen when Quando Rondo was saying no. Like I say, some people know about it already, and some people don't. Lil Pab, Quando Rondo cousin. This is why this is why they came and picked him up. They say it was a targeted gang hit. This is why. So, yeah.
Native didn't make it out totally unscathed as he lost his homie Lil Pab in the tragic incident. The video of his reaction to Pab's body being pulled from the car only serves to prove how traumatizing the arrival of the unexpected gunman was for him. It also goes to show the trauma that the street life can have in store for you anytime and any place. Hopefully this serves as a wake-up call to these youngins out here thugging. Your odds of being laid out are way higher than the chances of you making $1 million on that block, man. Ponder on that. On August 21st, Quando shared a few tributes to his fallen friend. You hurt my heart, cuz. He wrote on his story alongside a photo with a 2 soundtrack by Tupac's Life Goes On. Speculations have been going around the internet as to why or who was exactly behind this tragedy. Some believe it was related to a beef that Quando had with Hoover out LA. Hoover criminals had an issue with Rondo because of a stupid picture he took where he was throwing up some disrespectful gestures towards the set.
This message is for Quando Rondo. You in LA on Chris Onslaught, some big diss in the set. You know, this is why LA the way it is. These out of state just thinking it's cool. They think it's groovy to do like this sets behind you. I see a couple of your people trying to tap in and hit me through my DMs. It's not working, bro. Just keep that same energy. You throwing up the set over there, throw it up everywhere you go.
Other people believe this incident was a matter of Quando not checking in with the hood he was affiliated with.
You know what I'm saying? Like Quando Rondo.
You're not for him.
Stop.
What is it?
Boy,
Explain.
stop it. Understand? Like, don't come to the 60s and what right now that bro, that boy.
Both of these type of things have definitely led to people getting hit up, especially in LA. It could be said that Quando was living on borrowed time from those street offenses alone. In typical drill culture fashion, some of Quando's ops had definitely took the opportunity to kick him while he's down.
Tell him who we smoking. We smoking. What's dude name? Lil Pab about the P-Nigga Dodo.
Then there came the Quando challenge.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic.
Which doesn't seem to be picking up steam, but the damage is done. Other cats from Cali also have taken the time to speak their piece on the situation.
At the end of the day, bro, this is what it is, bro. That dude bring upon himself, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, I don't care nothing for that. Not nobody to feel sorry for. That brings he start problems. He you know how you got a problem starter, like a person that starts, but he's not a person that is.
There have also been speculations that Quando might have used Pab as a shield during the melee, but this hasn't been elaborated upon as of yet. For the most part,
we hope you ain't do that. We hope you ain't do that.
To hang on to. Hopefully, sometime soon we have
We hope you ain't
answers as
use
to
your
who
cousin
and why.
as a.
You know how LA do though. This could easily be another code.
We hope you ain't use your cousin as no damn shield, Quando. We hope you ain't do that, guy. We hope you ain't do that. We hope you ain't do nothing like that. For real, for real. I know they have been saying that. We know you ain't say that. We know you ain't do nothing like that. Ain't no way. Let hear that boy Gang spit out right quick.
Quando Rondo stayed alive throughout this whole situation with OTF. He survived all these different attempts on his life, right? Was because he stayed playing the same position, and that's defense. He didn't ever try to go on offense. Even when King Von attacked him, he was on defense. Once he got that W on defense, they stayed playing defense, which it was a smart thing to do.
Okay, the paperwork just came out saying Lil Durk and individual number 6, co-conspirator 6, all right, and Grant, which is OTF Vonnie, says that those are the guys that organized the hit on Quando Rondo on May 21st, 2021, after he played his first show in Blackshear, Georgia. I've been telling you for a couple of years now that Lil Durk was responsible for that shooting, but co-conspirator number 6, people wondering who that is THF Bezu. Some people saying there's no proof. I'm going to show you the proof. 100% co-conspirator 6 is THF Bezu, and this is why. Because in addition to the attempt on Quando's life in 2021, they also added this 2019 February 5th situation. This was where King Von and Lil Durk caught their attempted murder charges in Atlanta. There were only 4 people there that day. Lil Durk, Banks, you see Banks, King Von, Davon Bennett, they got DB there. Co-conspirator 6, who I think is THF Bezu, but people are saying, how can you be sure that's him? Well, the only other person who was there that day was a guy called AAB Hella Bands, right? This happened in 2019, and then they tried to kill Quando in 2021, and they saying co-conspirator 6 was in on that. Well, AAB Hella Bands, he got shot and killed on May 14th, 2019, so there ain't no way that he's co-conspirator 6. So that's confirmed it, that THF Bezu was co-conspirator number 6, and he was in on the hit where they first tried to kill Quando Rondo in 2021. But here's what I'm wondering. Why didn't THF Bezu get arrested with Lil Durk and them? If he on paperwork, they saying that he tried to organize a hit, why didn't he get picked up before he passed away? Obviously, rest in peace to Bezu. You know, he's not here, but that's so strange. Wasn't he on this case? It's super confusing, but he was number 6 because can't be him.
And he started playing offense, he probably would have got crushed. That's what Durk wanted him to do, because it would have made it more easy for them to scope. Instead of trying to scope, the police right there, gotta sit and wait for you to come out from the club or some shit like that, where if you just looking for them and they already ready and that's what their focus is, you know, y'all will just clash. It'd be more so fair. But if one know they got more soldiers, or they're gonna put more money behind it, they got more crash outs. That's how they wanted to be, like pop out. But it was very smart on Quando end to keep playing defense. I don't know if somebody put him on game or he just knew what to do. But with OTF, with Durk and them, they applying pressure. The Feds saying they apply pressure day one. It wasn't the fans boosting them up. This is one of them cases where old fans are apology. Like, we got to say sorry to each other. Because we were saying, hey, fans made them crash out. The whole time, Durk on that. Von ain't been dead a day. But the mistake Durk and them made, they show their hand when they coming. So it can prepare you. They didn't let Quando get comfortable doing shows, popping out. It kind of would have made it a little bit more easier. As soon as they do the first show, video shoot, whatever, anyway they get the location of the drop, they coming. So you can get prepared, like you know they coming. You also win in the court of law, because they coming to you. They coming to Quando Rondo shows, so bank out right there. That's more so self-defense, right? We not coming to OTL shows. They coming over here, and they waiting on us. They praying on us. That's another situation that work in their favor, being on defense. The law on your side more so, even though y'all doing gangster shit though. So by Durk showing his hand, letting you know, hey man, we finna throw the ball right here. Yeah, I got top wide receivers, but I'm letting you know we finna throw it right there. Next play, I'm letting you know we finna throw it right there. And them niggas get to preparing. Plus, with OTL, if you gonna come like that, be cocky like that, and you gonna come ASAP. See, with O-Block and OTL, they got a lot of shooters, right? They got a lot of men willing to take order, follow order. They got the heart, they got the weapons. But there's no structure. There's no real training. There's no leadership. They're not organized. They just wild with hats, blicks, and money. That's it. But Quando, y'all could have got him. All the men y'all had, all the money y'all had, y'all just didn't use the money right. Because on y'all free time, y'all getting shelled, going back to the hood, chilling with Hov, playing the game, not trying to perfect your craft. Because OTF and them, the score not as high out of town. Out of town, the score is not as high. Like, it's more attempts than actually scores versus in Chicago. Because in Chicago, your ops pop out more, so they're easier to. Out of town, they moving around. So if y'all don't have no structure, no plan, even though y'all be waiting, even though they let you know, Quando let you know he was performing right here with the NBA niggas, and y'all still don't got no structure. Like, y'all got four guys.
For real, Colin.
Why not be like, okay, one on the back window, one on the driver, one on the back seat behind the driver.
That right, though.
One on the tires,
Spit it right, though.
Driver, one on the, you dig? Or two on the driver. Y'all just trying to aim where y'all seen Quando get in the car at, probably.
Yeah, that what it was. That what it probably was. That what it probably was.
It's no practice put into the craft, which I get paid for, which I
how in the real y'all hit the. That's why I say y'all hit the wrong person.
Like,
y'all hit the wrong person.
Training and y'all skills from when y'all actually do it.
Y'all trying to get Quando Rondo, and like I said, y'all got the wrong one.
And they ain't got no entourage, no security. You did, like, it ain't a whole bunch of people out there. It's way more easier, but going at other rappers and they got money behind them, mission failed.
Facts.
It even failed. You actually got them again in a car. You got the pab in the car. Still don't get the job done. You got the hitters. You got the blitz. But they don't got the heart to walk up on the car. It's not playing like, I'm getting this window, you get that side. As we doing our thing, we're going to walk towards it. Backup clip. Y'all don't do that. So these the results y'all get. A lot of attempts. And then you make it hot, and now everything federal because you out of time with it. But these the results, man. Like, when you don't do the practicing, when you don't plan right, when you don't execute right, when you too impatient, you got to get done ASAP. Y'all supposed to let Quando get comfortable. Let him pop out. Let him feel like y'all niggas just talking, y'all nigga hold. It'd have been a little bit more easier. But y'all letting the man know. First show. Wherever you parole at, wherever you let them know. And what's the cons of letting Quando know y'all on this top and everywhere he gonna be at, y'all striking and shit like that, right? It's gonna alert him, remind him, hey, when we coming out the club, it ain't no standing around. When we go to the gas station, Quando don't get out the car. When we go anywhere, McDonald's, Burger King, restaurants, Quando don't get out the car. Certain members don't get out the car.
No facts. That fact.
That's what y'all can't let happen.
That's real though.
Because
that real
y'all
spitter.
Too much evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all put too much in y'all song, so it ain't gonna be too much back and forth. Even though it did last years. It did last years, but when one mistake happened, look how many charges coming upon you based off one situation. Meaning one beef. You got all these other hats in Chicago, but here it is. They stuck on Lil Pab, Quando, and all this shit there.
Real talk, Durk.
And y'all ain't even do a lot of damage in that.
Crazy
y'all just
work.
got one hat with a lot of attempts.
Crazy work.
That's not good.
For real.
Shit, that's not good. One hat with a lot of attempts. No, yeah, you legendary. It'd be like my team, Green Bay, with Aaron Rodgers. We got one Super Bowl.
No, that's a dude.
We got a lot of attempts in the
she.
NFC Championship. A lot of attempts. That's what this is.
All right, Colin. It's time to put the bruise down now, my boy.
That be right there with Quando. And
just put the alcohol down.
One Super Bowl.
He said she.
With Pab.
Let's put the alcohol down, brother. No, I'm just playing. I'm just messing with
you. Which we lost. So
I'm just messing with
you did good. Always in the season, the playoffs. NFC Championship, the game right before the championship, couldn't cover. So you facing all this time, and y'all got more soldiers that lost their life and dub and shit like that. Meanwhile, Quando and them coming home. Where he home? See, only time you're supposed to pop it like how Durk was popping it, you gotta have somebody that's backdooring Quando. Then you can let him know he coming, because somebody backdooring him is riding with him. Somebody leaving their location on. Shit like that. Just giving y'all information. But y'all really stick, pull up to the scene, scope, wait. No. You can't pop it like that. Y'all was too cocky. Yeah, y'all had more money. Yeah, y'all had more this and that. Yeah, y'all more popular, more fans. But in beef, that shit don't matter. When you that cocky, these ain't no niggas that's around the corner. So when you that cocky and your hitters ain't professionals, they just wild. They demons. That's it. There's gonna be a lot of missing. You got switches on guns. It's gonna fuck the aim up, the accuracy up. And then you got soldiers, they using the wrong weapons at the wrong time. And then when they're using the right weapons, it don't cause for that. You got that. Because niggas don't go off what's best for the drill. They go off what's best. Like, they go off what's their favorite weapon. And if they got it in their reach, that's what they're using. So even though the Draco is the best thing for him, let's say that's the case, he'll still grab the Mac because the Mac is favorite. You can't do that. Or this mission right here gonna cause for the Glock, but he gonna grab the Draco. Just because he like the Draco. That's what he want to do damage with. You dig? So shit like that be fucking y'all up. And like I say, not having structure, not having no plan. Y'all sitting, what is y'all talking about when y'all sitting waiting for him to come out the club? It's 3, 4 of y'all, like 2 of y'all on the driver because the driver control everything. And if y'all on the driver's side, the seat behind him, the tires, come on, man. Y'all ain't doing no pit maneuvers or nothing.
Facts.
Y'all just out there.
Just out there wilding and profiling and styling.
Y'all feel like y'all
Them
doing
niggas out there wilding, profiling, and styling. That's what they were doing. That's what them niggas were doing. Wilding, profiling, and styling, gang. I'm just being honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to that nigga, this the other man's right here. What the name is? Bezu. Let's get to that boy Bezu. That boy Bezu. They won't get who shites this situation. Yeah, that boy Bezu, man. Oh shit, them plug up my hold on, I gotta plug up my laptop. It's all love. What that boy Durk say? It's all love. So love. For real, for real. Let's get to that boy Bezu. The one, remember they were talking about Bezu? Remember talking about that boy Bezu? Huh? Yeah, remember talking about that boy Bezu? Remember talking about Bezu? Hold up. Hold up. Let's get to that boy Bezu. Hold on, I gotta pull two more video video clips up, gang. Hold up. I gotta pull. I mean one more. I got one note now. I gotta pull two more. I had to delete some other stuff out of here that I already played. And they got too much stuff going on at the top. Just there. I had too much going on just at the top. Hold up, let me clear some of that. Alright. Yeah, that was just too much going on. Hold up real quick. Alright, bet. Give me that other one right now. Yeah, give me that one and then that other one. Alright. Chicago Spinner, TJL. Alright. They were all draw after the zoo. We'll play this one, and then we'll play that other one of Bezu. Lil Durk homeboy Bezu. THF, whatever it is, OTF, THF, OTF, all that, what the F. Everything is what the F to me, I'm gonna be honest. All these F's, what the F.
Chicago. 10,000 inmates housed in the country's largest single-site jail.
Was your dough broke? Yeah, was broke. I never had wires though. Cause you run your mouth and broke that dough cause you y'all have wires both sides. She gonna be rocking with y'all. She gonna be okay. Who like it, who don't like it. It is what it is. You gonna watch your mouth. Everybody. You gonna watch your mouth. You understand me? You gonna watch your mouth.
A 32-year-old rapper, Mubu Crump, passed away after he was shot, and another, Yarmel Williams, a.k.a. 051 Nelly, wounded but survived a...
Both shot Tuesdays on the bitch back. Why you thirsty for that back door? Melly got his shit flat. Don't get it twisted cause I rap, I still a... Crump did all that woofing, he ain't even make it. Melly got shot in the party, started all shaking. What you want to tell him? What Crump at?
That's that boy Bezu.
What Crump at?
That Durk boy.
What Melly at? He did that whoop that me.
Dang, so that boy was trolling.
Oh, alright. I bet I'll be here to tell y'all the last of the story though. I bet I'll be up.
That boy really was trolling.
I bet I'll be up. Hey yo squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. You know when it comes to beef and rap, the city of Chicago has been at the forefront of every conversation, with journalists like DJ Academic shining light on the grimy battle in the trenches with the War in Chirac series. The world was exposed to the heart of the streets. Many never made it out, but some savages have gotten their get back of every op mentioning their name, beat murder cases, and they still thugging. Today, we're going to detail the life of one of those savages at the top of the food chain, THF Bezu. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Devonshea Collier, a.k.a. THF Bezu, the Chicago Spinner, is a curse to his ops. Haunting the trenches, popping out on anybody disrespecting his name or his man's name. But that notoriety in the streets didn't begin later in his life. Zoo's villain story dates back many years ago, connected to one of the most dangerous projects in Chicago, the Caprini Green Projects.
This Caprini Green 11, man. This is how we do it.
In the old Cabrini Green housing project.
Infamous for its dangerous environment, it was a breeding ground for crime and gangs. From there, Zoo found his way to the Woodlawn neighborhood, home to THF 46, aka Trigger Happy Family. Zoo, already having the trenches in his blood, fit right in with the streets, and his name gained credibility as one of them ones. He embraced what came with that lifestyle as a youngin'. He was a known problem, applying pressure and instilling fear. His path will cross with the voice of the streets, aka Lil Durk, and from one savage to another, the brotherhood was almost like fate. Zoo stands on being THF, but embraces his affiliation with the Only the Family movement.
I'm a real fixer though. I'm THL, nothing else. I'm Ray, like OT up to my brothers.
This shit now. This shit real. Y'all know what it is with me though, like.
As Durk was going up, so was Zoo. He could be seen in the cut lurking in music videos like This Ain't What You Want.
This ain't what you want. Is it wrong?
And the 52 Bars Part 2 joint.
You don't know who baby is? 06, Warline, OT out the family.
When things needed to get done, Zoo was there to handle business.
Can't be around my dog, I still a risk it. I know Zoo would try.
During that time when Keith and Durk fell out, Zoo was also in the mix. Many never knew this, but on numerous songs, Keith dissed THF 46. I looked through Keith's catalog, and two examples of the beef between the two are on the tracks War.
Didn't know that fat head, but I'm 446. Leave a nigga flat dead, shoot up 47.
And the See You Later joint.
Cross me, bitch, see you later. That nigga cross me, he gon' need God. Run up on 406, beat they block.
His then homie THF Billa also confirmed the bad blood with Keith.
I remember like back in the day, Sosa had a song. That's how he had a big job block or something like that. Like, what was to that situation? Like, what made him do that?
To be honest, I don't really know what made him do it, but
So y'all really don't let up.
nah, I don't know him. I don't know him, and every time somebody mention that song, I mean, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, I don't like Shorty.
Zoo was with whatever.
Y'all give me the 30 likes, gang. Hit that like and sub button if you're new to the channel.
But then the streets take him.
Give me 30 likes. Get 20. Change
Zoo was
that.
something that would destroy his whole life. In November 2014, the curtains began closing on his reign over the trenches when the law threw the book at him. July 5th,
Hey, like the super chats and gifts up for me. Check the gifts out. Like that bad boy for me.
Block of Forestville Avenue in the Bronzeville neighborhood. He passed on the scene.
Check out the super chat. I don't care if it's in $2 or $1. Let's go.
But it all came to light in 2014 when the case led them to THF Zoo. Zoo was arrested, but what's more, his homie Lil Durk also got dragged into the situation. Police reports state that on the hunt for Zoo, they went to a southwest suburb home in Oakland Park around 5 a.m. The home was that of Lil Durk. Reports went on to state that a woman who answered the door then let them in, and the officers saw Banks, aka Durk, standing in the living room near the kitchen island. Police seized a Glock 45 caliber handgun with a magazine and 11 live rounds, and a Springfield 45 caliber handgun with a magazine and 13 live rounds. Zoo was hauled away by the boys in blue along with Durk, who got charged with the unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. Zoo was staring down a tunnel leading to the end of his freedom for the shooting of Barnes. What's more, it turns out that Zoo was already in the crosshairs of the law, so his rap sheet was already a bad look to the court. Prosecutors stated that at the time of his arrest for murder, Zoo had a pending unlawful use of a weapon. Weapon case. Zoo was a shooter allegedly. I did some digging, and that year Zoo was apprehended twice before the murder case. First in January for the weapons case mentioned, then again in April for a number of charges stemming from illegal driving offenses. Zoo was wildin', bruh. This time he was held without bail and the fight for his life was on. He beat the streets, but could he beat the court? As fate would have it, he was the undisputed champ in the trenches and in court because Zoo did the impossible, beating the M due to insufficient evidence depended on his head. Still, he lost 4 years of his life while fighting the case. Released in 2018, bruh was back on the prowl and the ops had to brace for what was coming. Zoo was passionate about the smoke, roaming the streets ready for the ops.
Gang, how they want it? So,
That's up, dude.
One such op thought he could take him down, and he started woofing online with big accusations about Zoo. Mubu Crump from the set Man Up Band Up got on live with Zoo and let the cat out the bag. According to him, Zoo got his jaw broke by one of his mans for talking too much smack and had to have his jaw wired shut.
You just had your shit in the wire. Internet whooping. Your shit was in the wire. You didn't tell me, baby.
I never wore wire.
On
Never had wires in my jaw.
So what was wrong with your jaw? Your jaw wasn't broke? Was your jaw broke?
I never had wires in my jaw.
Was your jaw broke?
It's rumored Crump was the one who put a bag on his head. Zoo confirmed he got his jaw broke, but he never put in a wire, and things got heated the way he flashed the strap at Crump as a sign of things to come.
Still come home doing this? This deal what you come home doing?
The $75,000 bond.
Pop down.
You said who running it? Man, you ain't gonna shoot nobody.
Is that what you still doing?
Crump didn't heed the warning. Instead, he got even more disrespectful, dissing Zoo's gang THF 46 on wax and coming for his homie Durk when they thought Newski was lacking. Crump was acting invincible.
Don't try to shake my hand. You know I smoked your man. I'm 300K, closest K, that's where I stand. Goof ass. What do I look like Newski? Talking about. And I'm about to take y'all.
Sadly, once Zoo put that curse on the op, it's all but done. Crump was wet up the same year Zoo came home and lost his life.
Y'all give me 30 likes,
one
gang.
homie, a formidable
We
nemesis
at 22.
of Zoo,
Change that.
051
Let's get 30
Melly,
likes
known
right
as the
fast.
Grave digger. Melly didn't get taken out with Crump, but the clock on his life was also ticking. Him and Zoo had a love-hate relationship. They were ops but had mad respect for each other. Savage to savage, they were the top shooters on each side.
You got the balls to be yourself. That's why I like your bitch ass. Always be myself.
All right, Melly was really like that. What up? He was the only nigga that kept it real and gave me my respect when it came to the streets. That's why I respected that nigga and went live with him.
In the famous live between the two,
Appreciate
it was like
that,
close
Colin.
friends
Salute,
chopping
gang.
it up, but a couple things stood out. One being Melly stating that they called Zoo lacking before, and Zoo confirming he was shot in 2011.
They ain't having back-to-back. This is the way down to 10 right there. Did you get shot then?
I got shot in 11.
The other being a breakdown of the altercation that got his jaw broke behind bars. According to Zoo, dude waited until he was brushing his teeth to sneak up and sucker punch him, but he got stomped out.
Let me tell you what I was digging in my bag, getting my toothpaste in the brush. I'm gonna brush my teeth, bro. He snaked me, bro.
Yeah, they say he clapped his phone. You said something about you clapped
my phone.
You like, nigga, I ain't no motherfucking duck. Nigga, you know what the fuck on stupid mama name Basu. They say he bust on you, bro.
Oh, God, he did.
Even if they were cool, it was still smoke. And Melly, just like Crump, who had a rivalry with Zoo, also lost his life after being shot up at a house party. Did a full video on his life so you could check it out if you want. Melly always said he would die a legend, and for sure, his name is forever in the books as one of the deadliest. Everyone who crossed Zoo was losing their life. There was no escaping the Bay Zoo
So
curse.
I see why Zoo lost his life.
The one left standing.
I see why Zoo lost his life. No cap. Oh, I see why Zoo lost his life.
Melly ain't here to tell the story with y'all no more. Bitch, the real survivor.
Even then, his respect for Melly never left.
Goddamn, Zico, pull up off of that bitch and reload. I miss Melly, man, on Photo Grade. I miss my boy, man. That was a real little nigga right there, though.
But that's the game. Everybody loses, just a matter of time. Outside of his ops meeting their maker, Zoo was still a problem with the law. In fact, after beating his murder case, they were still on his trail.
Man, I can speak on what I want to
He was
speak on.
apprehended again on an outstanding
I can speak
warrant
on what I
where
want to
court
speak
state
on.
He did a month
What you
locked
talking about,
up,
nigga?
and that's where he met
Stop
King
playing with me.
Von, who was also fighting a murder case himself. Von beat the case.
That's why he lost his fucking life, nigga. What you talking about?
Dropping the banger beat that body
playing
after
with me.
finessing the system.
Yeah, I see you drop the song.
Hold up.
Beat the body or whatever. That's what, bro, right here. So.
Nigga, I can speak on. What's up, my dog Von? Now, let me let you know something, nigga. I can speak on whatever I want to speak on. That's how that nigga lost his life. Look how he was trolling them niggas. He was trolling them niggas hard. You lose your life like that. I wonder what happened to that. I said, dang, why the world they ran up on that man at a tie shop like that? Then they run up on the nigga at a tie shop when you get the tie change. Ain't you a celebrity? You a celebrity, right? You a celebrity. Why is you at a tie shop? Nigga, you supposed to send niggas up there to send that, hey, take that card there for me, man, to get that tie changed. Why is you at a tie shop? Nigga, know you in beef. Let's stop. Come on. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about it for real? Don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. You using other people's content for nah. At the same, you know what? I ain't gotta explain shit to you. Nothing. Nothing to you. See, you don't know shit. He not a celebrity. Yes, ain't he part of the Durk crew? Ain't he with Lil Durk? Ain't he with Lil Durk? What was around his neck? OTF, right? OTF. We're gonna pull up we're gonna pull up when they dined him too. We'll pull that up too. Since you're gonna play with me. We'll pull that up too. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, for real, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
So where y'all get the concept of that song from? As far as that's what happened. So y'all was locked up for the same shit, different shit.
Look at him.
Same charges.
I ain't got no doubt. Stop playing with me,
This
man.
cookie dough parfait is my new
I'm telling you, at all, bro.
snack, all thanks to Hungry Root. Being healthy
Man, I ain't gotta be mindful of
nothing.
nothing, man. What the fuck you talking? Listen, come on, gang. Nigga, I ain't gotta, bro. I ain't gotta be mindful of nothing. Stop playing with me. I don't. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna do this. I said I was gonna chill. Let's get back to the content, gang. I ain't gonna get my blood pressure up. I gotta watch my blood pressure like an old man. Yeah, I'm in my old days or where I gotta calm down and chill. Let's get back to the content.
From there, Zoo was still lawless as ever. In 2019, the cops caught Zoo lacking again, charging him with reckless endangerment and for being strapped with a shotgun and a rifle. Zoo was going through it. The cops wasn't letting up, and they doubled back, snatching Zoo up again in 2019.
Hold on, you made me miss some content. I missed out on
You
some shit.
said something about you clap my mother. You like, nigga, I ain't no motherfucking duck. Nigga, you know what the fuck they don't shoot my name base to. They say bust on you.
Even if they were cool, it was still smoke. And Melly, just like Crump, who had a rivalry with Zoo, also lost his life after being shot up at a house party. Did a full video on his life so you could check it out if you want. Melly always said he would die a legend, and for sure, his name is forever in the books as one of the deadliest. Everyone who crossed Zoo was losing their life. There was no escaping the Bay Zoo curse. When the smoke clears, he was the one left standing.
4 shot, 2 status on the dispatch. Why you thirsty for that? Black dude. Melly got his shit split.
Look at that. Do you see that trolling that nigga doing? Hold up. Now I'm talking to that other nigga. No, I'm talking to this nigga motivational. Do you see? Did you see that nigga trolling just then? He made a song. That nigga said nigga got his shit splat. How you gonna blame me for that nigga fuck up? How you gonna blame me for that nigga fuck up, bro? Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me. That nigga was trolling them niggas, and you mad at me because he was trolling people. That's him. He was trolling niggas. Talking about, so who the fuck is you, nigga? I'm the motherfucking savage. Shut your ass up. How about that? Let's go back. Since you want to talk about your boy, since you OTF, THF, nigga. Let's talk about your boy, nigga. What you talking about? Let's see why he got his shit splat since he kept saying some shit.
Dude waited until he was brushing his teeth to sneak up and sucker punch him, but he got stomped out.
Let me tell you what you know. Get my bag, get my toothpaste. I'm gonna brush my teeth, bro. He's snaky, bro. Yeah, they say you clap his phone. You said something about you clap my phone. You like, nigga, I ain't no motherfucking duck. Nigga, you know what the fuck they don't shoot my name base to. They say you bust on you, bro.
Even if they were cool, it was still smoke. And Melly, just like Crump, who had a rivalry with Zoo, also lost his life after being shot up at a house party. Did a full video on his life so you could check it out if you want. Melly always said he would die a legend, and for sure, his name is forever in the books as one of the deadliest. Everyone who crossed Zoo was losing their life. There was no escaping the Bay Zoo curse. When the smoke clears, he was the one left standing.
Both shot, 2 standers on the dispatch. Why you thirsty for that back door? Melly got his shit splat.
Crump know what's up with me. Crump ain't even here to even tell a story to y'all bitch ass no more. Belly ain't here to tell a story with y'all no more. Bitch, the real survivor.
Even then, his respect for Melly never left.
Y'all Zico, pull up off of that bitch and reload. I miss Melly, man, on Photo Grade.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I miss my boy, man. That was a real little nigga right there, though.
But that's the game. Everybody loses, just a matter of time. Outside of his ops meeting their maker, Zoo was still a problem with the law. In fact, after beating his murder case, they were still on his trail. That same year, he was apprehended again on an outstanding warrant where reports state he did a month locked up. And that's where he met King Von, who was also fighting a murder case himself. Von beat the case, and the two continued linking outside, even dropping the banger beat their body after finessing the system.
I see you drop the song,
Hey.
beat the body or whatever. That's
Fuck that.
right here. So,
They go to the video when that nigga that got splat. Nah, fuck that. I'm done with that video. I'm done with that video there. Let's go to when this nigga here got splat. T.A. Bezu. Since that's your boy. The fuck you talking about, boy? Since you want to play, let's play. What happened to him? Let's see what happened to him. Why was he? Since you can talk for him, why was he at a tie shop? The beef he had. Explain to me why this nigga was at a tie shop. I ain't showed you no info. I ain't showed shit yet. Why this nigga was at a motherfucking tie shop and shit? When I said that nigga got money, don't it? Don't he got money? He got money, don't it? Why he got caught lacking at a tie shop? Huh? Speak up, brother. Stop playing with me, man. I got something for you. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. Where you at? Nigga, where you at? Come in. Where you at? You left? Where you at? Did you leave? Yeah, I need you in here. I need you in here for the video I'm finna show. I need you in here. Nigga, stop playing with me, boy. I wasn't even gonna come out and say nothing. I was just chilling back. I was just chilling. Nah, what happened? What happened to that nigga? What happened to that nigga? Stop playing, bro. You a troll. You ain't even talking about what I'm talking about. You ain't talking about what I'm talking about. I know you ain't. I know you ain't talking about what I'm talking about. I know you ain't talking about what I'm talking about. I know you ain't talking about what I'm talking about. I know you ain't. I know you ain't. Why in the hell he let them niggas just run up on the side of that motherfucking car like that? Why did he let them boys just run up on the side of it? Was just two or four? But can that count? Can we count them niggas? But he was trolling. Where you at? What buddy at? No, what buddy at? What buddy? Bring buddy back in. What buddy at? I ain't block you in there. Where you at? Oh. I don't see you, brother. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Boy, don't play with me. Because I was ready for you. You want me to go to the footage? I'll put the footage up right quick. Hit. Watch this. Watch this. Let me put the footage up for you. Let me pull this up. Why they ran up on them like this right here?
what makes
Watch this.
3-hour editing sessions even better?
Why they ran up on him like this? No. Where he at? What he at?
30 days to protect your
Huh?
license.
Nah, man, bro, that. Since you a fan, nigga.
Village, 3 men are in the hospital after a shooting. This happened around 3 this afternoon near 31st and St. Louis. Police say those victims were standing in a parking lot when a car drove up and someone inside started firing. One of the men was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
Hold up. Nah, first, let me get me a coffee first before I get into this. Hold up. Since you think I'm not, all right. Let me get me a coffee.
The other 2 are expected to
Get him a coffee.
survive. So far, no one is in custody.
Come on, alert.
Let's
Come
go.
on, alert. Today is NBA King David. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram.
Man, we ain't trying to
Subscribe
find
to
no
the
King,
YouTube
David.
channel.
Let's go.
Hit that
We
like
want to get
button.
into old boy homeboy. We finna get into old boy homeboy right quick.
And this
THF.
one right here called Really Like That.
Nah,
he
we
got
ain't.
choppers in the car with
Nah, he
100
don't.
clips.
He better not have
Y'all
them.
already know.
He better not have
King
them.
David is really like that.
He better not. Yeah, right. Let's go.
Yes, I said subscribe.
Let's go.
Turn on your post notifications.
Let's go.
It's free. Do it for me. This your boy Music 101.
Let's go.
The Street Report. And I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. OTF Duty Low and THF members took to social media and confirmed that THF Bezu has passed away after being shot in Chicago. Duty Low said, "My BFF, my brother, my dog, taught me a lot. This one hurt, Wop. Everybody know our relationship. I got your kids for life. When I got shot, you jumped straight on the road, no questions." Someone else said, "Even though you talk so much shit, when you wanted to, your heart was so pure and genuine."
What? Hold up. What? What the old boy said? Even though you talk what? No. Bump that. What old boy at? Pretending to come back. Hold up. Let me rewind a little bit. Let me rewind a little bit. What old boy at? What are you talking about? Stop playing with me. Let's get back to it.
After being shot in Chicago, Low said, "My BFF, my brother, my dog, taught me a lot. This one hurt, Wop. Everybody know our relationship. I got your kids for life. When I got shot, you jumped straight on the road, no questions." Someone else said, "Even though you talk so much shit, when you wanted to, your heart was so pure."
Man, yeah, right.
You left a mark on my heart. Y'all know.
Look how them
I
boy
can't
pulled
show
up.
y'all the video, so I will post it on my Instagram.
Look how them boy pulled.
Right after this.
Yeah. Them boy, you should have seen a little bit of. That boy pulled
But
up.
I do want to say, after looking at the video,
Who that there running?
every
boy
last
running.
one of these guys
Hold up.
had
Who that
their
there
head
running?
down. Some was looking at the part that they was pushing to the car, and others was looking at their phone. I mean, they was so unaware that the shooters literally ran up.
Hold up. I was talking. My bad. I was talking. My fault. Let me let you hear it. My fault. I was talking.
Everybody know.
The dude in the back, I was talking. My fault. I'm gonna let it play out. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it play out. Dude in the back that was saying something on his homeboy.
Our relationship. I got your kids for
And
life.
to remind you, I ain't on neither side, but I just want to let you know, you keep, let me tell y'all, you keep worshiping these people and saying that, oh yeah, why you speaking on this and why I'm speaking on that, and man, they ain't God. You think I care about these niggas? That's them. These niggas make they chose this life. They want to live this life. So guess what? We're gonna talk about it. You think I care? That's them. Them niggas chose this life, not me. I didn't choose this shit. This nigga chose it. Don't play with me.
When I got shot, you jumped straight on the road, no question. Someone else said, even though you talk so much shit, when you wanted to, your heart was so pure and genuine. You left a mark on my heart.
Y'all know I can't show y'all the video, so I will post it on my Instagram right after this. But I do want to say, after looking at the video, every last one of these guys had their head down. Some was looking at the part that they was pushing to the car, and others was looking at their phone. I mean, they were so unaware.
Totally off guard.
That the shooters literally ran up arm reach, and these guys still didn't look up. They didn't look up till the shooters started shooting.
$7 for 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra.
Man, we don't want no
Friday
damn Viagra, man. Come on, gang. God damn, bro.
That's crazy, man. You in your city. You know you got ops. You know it's beef.
That's what I said.
And y'all got y'all head down.
Head down. Head lacking.
Everybody say, I know how to move. In fact, everybody we have seen that lost their life in their city say the same thing. I know how to move. I'm straight. You may do know how to move, but nobody perfect. Nobody perfect. You human. Sometimes you're going to get comfortable, whether it's that phone or whether you just not paying attention. But these guys had their head down, didn't look up not one time, walking to that car. And these shooters ran up from a long distance all the way arm reach before they started shooting. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Y'all gotta leave y'all city. If y'all got smoke in the city, if y'all got a name, you got something going on, leave your city, man. You don't have to have money to go to another city. We done heard so many stories of people just picking up with nothing and moving to another city. Go somewhere else that somebody know you and let them crash and see where they let you crash on their couch, man. Stop making excuses because you're going to die. There's no question in that. You're going to die, either go to jail if you stay in your city, man. But it's something that caught my attention that THF Bezu said. When he was on live with 051 Melly years ago, he told Melly, you live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun. And he said he know that's exactly how he going to go out. And it's sad to say he lived up to those words.
Yeah, they say like 33, folks. I'm down for the choices, man. They know this. That's how it go. Live by the gun, die by the gun. For sure. I know that already. I ain't talking whatever you got coming to you. I swear to God, don't be sad. I heard a lot of y'all ask, but my son, I know it's coming to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You ain't just say stop incriminating yourself. I ain't gotta say no. Bitch, I ain't saying no names. I heard a lot of you. You know that. They know that. I don't know about that. Tell them prove it. Tell them prove it. I know that. I know what's coming. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Tell them don't be
what he said? Hold up. What he said? What did that nigga say? Get what? Get what? Your tongue is a powerful thing. That nigga say you live by the gun, you die by the gun. What he said then? Hold up. Let me go back. What that nigga at? Hold up. What old boy at? Tell him, hey, tell old boy I suggest him not to say certain shit in his life neither. You live by the gun, you die by it. And get what? Your tongues can say some powerful stuff. Hold up. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Cause remember he was trolling too. But hold up. Let's go a little bit. Y'all better stop playing with me. You're savage.
Comes to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You just say stop incriminating yourself. I ain't gotta say no. Bitch, I ain't saying no names. I heard a lot of you. You know that. They know that. I don't know about that. Tell them prove it. Tell them prove it. I know that. I know what's coming. Live by the gun, die by the gun.
He said he know what's coming. He said, I know what's coming. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. You know what? So he knew them niggas were coming for him. Everybody was asking, dang, what happened to Bezu? Why them boy ran up on that top shop like that? He knew that what was going on. We didn't know. He knew. That nigga Bezu knew. And I'm only speaking on this because the other nigga had them came in here speaking on some shit that he didn't really know about what was going on. Nah, he knew. Your homeboy knew, nigga. Stop playing with me.
So tell me if you I swear to God, I'm slicker than the breeze.
Then you say you slicker than the grease, but them niggas slipped up on you like some grease. Yeah, they slipped and slid on your motherfucking ass, nigga. Where that other boy at? Where he at? Where he at?
Say what? What you say? What you say, my boy? I said, tell him so don't be sad for you, right? You live your life. You did what you did. You gotta accept it. I don't want him crying for me, bro. Don't cry at my funeral. So, dreads, don't cry. I don't cry. I get wild. I need 20 for 1, you hear me?
T.H.L. also sat down with some respectable people in the community and said he would do his best to make the community safer for the kids to come outside and play. He said he can't promise stopping no wars, but he say his area, he gonna do his best to make it safer for them kids to come out and play. Check it out. Get in the comments, man, and let me know what y'all think about this situation. And if you like the content, like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
This is a no-say zone, or if we could just talk to the all, and like, man, look, man, I can't promise you stop no wars, but I can promise you in this community, everybody that this community could just stop the violence so the kids come out and play. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what type of time I'm on. Like, I don't want to do it like that. I don't care to be stop squashing nobody else's beef.
So when I'm going to the brothers, I don't want to say it's taboo, but the first thing I'm not talking about is brothers putting down their guns. That's not the first thing I'm talking about. I'm not saying, hey, we got to stop the violence. That's not the first thing I'm talking about. I'm not judging them or condemning them. We talk, don't judge. Just put the clean glass next to the dirty glass and let the people choose for themselves.
I want to tell the real story.
My fault, gang. Come on, man. God dang.
30 Papa baby kid, you don't know who baby is. 06, 19. Low key wanna get you out the way. They say you're chief out here. Come on, alert, come on, alert.
See, look. You seen that, Durk? You seen that? You seen that boy that did?
You go follow him on Instagram.
You seen that boy? You seen that boy that did? Stop it, man. You seen it? You seen it? You seen it? You be seeing it through the video and shit. You seen the Durk and all that? Them. I told you. You know what your boy did, nigga. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop. For real. For real, nigga. I do not have no love for you niggas. Everybody got a minute. You don't want to go to walk me, but you ain't getting no sleep. I come from the bottom, man. You ask anybody, I do not want that name. That's what I feel about it. I'm sorry, Mom. They took this, they couldn't do that. I'm correct, man. Get nothing. Take my tears away. I'm just trying to see a brighter day. I ain't trying to die right away. Man, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's that word? What's that word? What's that word that you heard on the curb? Hey, we're gonna get to that Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man thing right after this. Let's jump into Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man right after this video right here about Bezu again for a homeboy, just in case he watching from the bushes. The downfall of THF, the crew, what it do, what it is, and what they drill, and what they rep, what they step. Crazy with it.
Damn, that's it.
My bad, y'all. My fault. I ain't mean to do that.
You ain't done whooped no for the hype on the block. They use a security guard in the building.
Lock me in a room with any one of these. Let's see who come out first. I ain't did shit to none of these. Tried to show love. Put this shit on my back. It was in a can. Counted you out.
Stop all that internet shit. Tell me you gonna pop up and beat my ass. You not even gonna pop up, bro. You ain't been on the block in 10 years, man. Don't nobody even know you no more. Somebody take that THF off them names. What you talking about? What's THF, bro?
I ain't never seen
I ain't know he called himself THF.
Y'all give me 30 lights. Give me 30 lights, gang, real
Who
quick.
he is, man. A rat.
Let's get 30 lights. We're at 24. Let's go. Hit the super chat. Hit the gifts. What we doing?
Y'all favorite crazy BD, OTF, bro, THF, bro, whatever y'all want to call that rat ass. I used to bully him when he was a shorty. That's why they put that murder on me.
Hey, yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. When it comes to gangs with ties to hip-hop, a couple cities top the list with the most ruthless. One of those cities that always has the spotlight is Chicago, and one set that's built the name for itself is THF 46, home to the infamous stepper THF Bezu, aka THF Zoo. Unfortunately, the modern-day THF camp seems to not be beefing with the ops, but now falling apart due to internal beef with each other. Who are these beefs between? Why and how did these beefs start? We're gonna find out. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. THF 46, aka Trigger Happy Family, is home to the Woodlawn neighborhood, and their reputation speaks for itself. Among their ops is the notorious 051 Young Money set that sits at the top of their beef list. But with 051 Melly, who was the face of the set, murked, and the rest of the steppers either facing jail time or also in the dirt, things are...
I think I found my bag.
Come on, gang.
I can make you the greatest fighter in the world.
Things have cooled down. THF had more freedom to focus on the rap game and level up their bank. The main man of the set, THF Zoo, was close with Durk and them and been doing his thing with the music come up. Dropping tracks like Beat That Body with the late King Von, and more recently the track Big Dog. THF was looking like they about to get their foot in the music world and take off. But with the gang life, there always seems to be something lurking ready to snatch opportunities from your hands. Little did the THF camp know that was exactly what was about to happen. In 2020, THF member THF Villa would do an interview with 16 shot on visuals where he was speaking on a situation between Zoo and Crump. Basically saying Crump was trying to little boy his homie Zoo because he knew he was bigger than him. So he stepped in and handled business for Zoo.
For real, I just felt like he was just trying to pick, you know, he could, you know, put his hands on smaller than him. And it's like my homie, so, you know, I just stepped in and basically put my 2 cents in because I know that he 5'3", 130 pounds. This my size. You trying to get into it with him, get into it with me.
Villa probably just meant that he had Zoo's back, but Zoo took it like he was throwing shade at him and got at him in a post for that. It sparked a whole back and forth between the two homies in the same camp, even bringing Lil Durk name into the thick of things. Villa called out Zoo for eating scraps after Durk and not really having anything of his own. Things could have been handled behind the scenes, but it spewed out online into the public, and it was one of the first signs that things in the THF camp may be on the decline. Other than Zoo, Billa was one of them ones that had a buzz not only in the streets but in the rap game. To this day, his track Melly's story about Melly getting dropped is a hood banger. Things were getting heated. Wasn't any more written posts being made. Zoo and Billa were now hopping online, airing each other out and checking each other. For Billa, though, it sounded like he was more hurt than anything how Zoo, who he considered his homie, was trying to tarnish his character.
I am bigger than Zoo, nigga. Down at 6 feet, 240 pounds. You serious? I am bigger than him.
Let's get the third lights, gang. We got 24. Let's go.
Right thing, you know, speaking up and taking
Hit the super chat. Hit the gifts, gang. What we doing? Like the gifts up. Like the super chat. I don't care if it's $2 or $5. Light me up right quick. Support the channel right quick for me.
Bigger than him, this talking shit. I ain't never had shit or never did shit, but I had love for dude and respect him.
Alright, like I'm asking y'all for a lot. Support the channel for me.
I chose to say that shit and not with him after he tried to play the tough role with me. Now I'm this, I'm that, because I say what I want to, bro, with my kids. I'm not thinking about no nigga. I ain't did to none of these niggas, but tried to show love, put on my back, it was in a can, counted you out. The same, man, let me stop, bro.
Zoo, on the other hand, wasn't holding back and going in on Billa, going as far as saying that he ain't THF and to take the set moniker off his name.
You gonna beat up and be who? You ain't ever whooped no motherfucker but a hype on the block, nigga. You was a security guard in the building. Who you whoop, Bella? Who you whoop? Who you whooped on the block? Nigga, you ain't gonna let shit die, you talking about? Nigga gave you 3 chances, called you and asked you what's up with the sneak, nigga. You wanna explain yourself. You steady wanna make sneak this and ass post and all that clown ass shit, nigga. Get up with me on call, I ain't ducking you. Time out. You ain't finna stop all that internet shit. Tell me you gonna pop up and beat my ass. You not even gonna pop up, bro. You ain't been on the block in 10 years, man. Don't nobody even know you no more. Somebody take that THF off them names. Tag that Billy and tell him take that THF off his name. He is not THF, man. Never did shit for THF, man.
At this point, the two main faces of THF to the public were going at it, and it wasn't a good look for the set. And knowing these two, if things popped off, it would get serious. Luckily, what was looking like the downfall of THF stopped before getting out of hand. In later interviews on No Jumper, both THF Billa and THF Zoo clarified what happened, stating that they weren't getting into nothing serious and just had a misunderstanding between brothers.
Brother, that was a wild beat, man. Let me clear that up for the world, man.
Y'all hit the like button. Give me 30 likes, gang. Hit the super chat. Hit the gifts. What we doing?
It's a situation Billa handled the wrong way.
If you don't know what the super chat is, hit the money symbol, gang. Hit the money symbol, hit the gifts. Whatever you can send. Let's go. We've been here almost 3 hours.
We could have handled
Let's go.
brotherly love, because Billa one of the ones that I like. Billa one of the ones that influenced me to rap. Billa one of the ones I damn near had write 2-3 songs for me when I first started rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just never dropped them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro wanted to see me do something with myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna always be my brother, man. We've been in this shit forever. The only difference is, you know, it was just a little situation where 2 brothers spilled over to the internet, basically. But, you know, he ain't gonna do no harm to me. I ain't gonna do no harm to him. That's my dog.
They talked and got everything off their chest and were back on good terms, strengthening the foundation of the THF camp. Beef was squashed.
Yeah, for real, Colin. He knew I wasn't playing with him. He knew I was telling the truth.
Charged with reckless conduct and toting a shotgun.
He knew I was telling the truth.
To another body to getting caught with more posts on May 12, 2022.
May 12th.
was dang near 100-0 when they came to the law, because every time he went in, he was beat.
That happened. They said May 12th, 2022. Bro, that happened on my birthday that year. May 12th is my birthday. I'm a Taurus. May 12th, 2022. He said May 12th, 2022. The way he said it. It's not what it sounded like to me. Let me go back a little bit. It sounded like he said May 12th, 2022, but I might be tripping though.
Me or Billa
That's my birthday.
That's my dog, bro. Like
May 12th.
So we were saying to each other.
May 12th is my birthday.
Each other feelings like we could have handled on some brotherly love, because Billa one of the ones that I like. Billa one of the ones that influenced me to rap.
Nah, you good, Carl. I understand if y'all ain't got it, gang. I'm just saying that,
when I first started rapping, like,
gotta keep
I just never dropped
throwing that
like,
out there,
but like, bro wanted to see me do something with myself.
That's for the people that come through new, you know what I'm saying? You Huh? That for the people that come through new or you? Huh? That's what that say, Colin. Yeah. Straight up. That for the people that come through new or you. That mean that can be anybody. So when I speak on that, I ain't just talking to one person. Let's go. It's like I say, y'all can donate if you got it. $2, $1 super chat. All you gotta do is hit the money symbol at the bottom. Send a super chat for me. $1, $2. I don't care. Y'all gonna spend that on a damn drink or whatever that y'all don't want anyway. Oh, I wish I went and got the Coca-Cola. It'd be like $1.89 or damn $1.65 at the motherfucking store for a fountain drink. Man, you could have spent that over here at the Savage Channel and got you a membership for $1.99 or some type of thing that you like. You know what I'm saying? Your kind over here at Savage Channel. Don't play with me. It's Savage, man. May the 12th be with you. He said, May the 12th be with you. He said, May the 12th be Hey, I ain't never heard it like that, Colin. May the 12th be with you. Hey, you know what, Colin? I like that one. I ain't gonna count. I like that one. May the 12th be with you. For real. Cause that's my birthday, May 12th. Yeah. Straight up. Shout out to May 12th. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Taurus season. Everybody that's a Taurus. I know some people ain't Taurus, but shout out to Taurus season. Shout out to people that ain't, even still shout out to people that ain't Taurus, but shout out to Taurus season. Stop playing with me, man. It's sad. Bro, why you bringing up clips of interview from 10 years again? Ty Lee. Let me let you know something, Ty Lee. All right. Hold up. Let me let you know something, Ty Lee, right quick. Alright, let's get back.
Is, it was just a little situation where two brothers spilled over to the internet, basically. But, he ain't gonna do no harm to me. I ain't gonna do no harm to him. That's my dog.
They talked and got everything off their chest and were back on good terms, strengthening the foundation of the THF camp. Beef was squashed and Zoo was out here beating court cases like he called Saul, from a body to being charged with reckless conduct and toting a shotgun and a rifle, to another body to getting caught with more poles on May 12, 2022. THF Zoo was dang near 100 when they came to the law, because every time he went in, he was beating the case and he was back out. It was like THF was unstoppable, but all that was about to change and got left pretty quick when the two juggernauts from THF would clash. An unreleased song snippet of THF Zoo, homie Lil Durk, would hit the net where Durk rapped these bars. Took aim at THF Bruh, who was said to really be like that in the streets for real. He don't play. In an interview on No Jumper, THF Zoo would also show his disgust for his set member THF Bruh, labeling him the worst thing you can label a street dude, a rat. Zoo then snatched the THF moniker from his name like it was a chain dangling from bro neck.
Who is THF Bruh? I seen a song where Durk recently said he don't rock with him no more because he snitched or something like that.
Who is THF Bruh?
Yeah. I ain't never seen him.
I ain't know he called himself THF Bruh. But Bruh, who he is.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums.
Yes, man, a rat.
It was up now. Just when it seemed like THF had some angel on their side or something, the devil came whispering in dudes' ears. With these street affiliations, it's always the homies that turn enemies for some reason. I don't know if it's ego or what, but I guess when the jail time facing the dude, they get a new perspective on the street.
Slow John, I might have to make you a mod, bro. You been coming back lately. I'm about to make you give you that mod rent. No cap. You been coming back, chilling.
His gang mate, his street partner, Bruh got caught for
I'm about to make you a mod. Hold up, let me light that gas
telling
right
cops
there.
that he didn't murk anyone and that the real hitman they're looking for is THF Zoo.
But Shorty do him, a lot of these niggas really be tucking they shit from him, you feel me? He get wild. I ain't gonna take nothing from him, but he put me in a situation that he ain't have to put me in, bro. Like, and he giving his story to certain individuals, making it believe him because he a mass manipulator. But y'all favorite crazy BD, OTF bruh, THF bruh, whatever y'all want to call that rat ass nigga.
The body Zoo is referring to is related to something in 2014. It was an arrest where he got picked up for first-degree hit and was fighting for his freedom. Zoo was keeping that energy going and also made a post directing it to Bruh, subliminally calling him out for being a rat. But it made me wonder, why so vocal about it now? I mean, that would have been years ago, right? But it's like the beef felt pressing. But then, Looking deeper into things, it turns out Bruh was locked up for a body with the parole date of 2035. But the thing that stood out was that 16 Shot 'em visuals released a snippet of a jail interview that's about to drop, and it was Bruh addressing Zoo, saying that he took 30 years for a body that wasn't his.
I got locked up for somebody else's murder. You feel me? That's free. That's free. I thought it was Durk. You feel me? But he did 100 years for him because I love him. You feel what I'm saying? You know, the only that all people in my own robbery. I'm the only one that got 30 still locked up right now. So when they get about this and that shit be, you know, mind blowing. But I think
also in that snippet, Bruh said from the start, he always looked at Zoo sideways, saying that he'd been a snake.
So I put that shit together with love. You know, I put that shit together with love. You know, any nigga came around me, you know, I'm moving to the low end. You know, the niggas is never DDs or ain't no DDs. You know, I introduced them to the land and oh, but at the same time, I never introduced them. Anytime I told Bruno about this nigga, I watch that nigga escape. He ain't right. He ain't right, you know?
This led people like YouTube blogger and journalist King AK-47 to believe that THF Zoo is now pressing the issue because he's trying to get ahead of whatever Bruh might accuse him of in the interview.
So last night, Basil had blocked me.
Hey, y'all give me the 30. Hey, give me the 40 likes right quick. Yeah, give me the 40 likes. We at 26. Let go. Hold up. Dang, my bad. I was talking through the. I don't like to talk through my video to be for real, gang. I like. Well, I talk sometimes, but a lot of some people look back at my videos, so I like to talk through it so people hear what's going on.
Whatever y'all want to call that red ass nigga.
The body Zoo is referring to is related to something in 2014. It was an arrest where he got picked up for first-degree hit and was fighting for his freedom. Zoo was keeping that energy going and also made a post directing it to Bruh, subliminally calling him out for being a rat. But it made me wonder, why so vocal about it now? I mean, that would have been years ago, right? But it's like the beef felt pressing. But then, looking deeper into things, it turns out Bruh was locked up for a body with the parole date of 2035. But the thing that stood out was that 16 Shot 'em visuals released a snippet of a jail interview that's about to drop, and it was Bruh addressing Zoo, saying that he took 30 years for a body that wasn't his.
I got locked up for somebody else's murder. You feel me? That's free. That's free. I thought it was Durk. You feel me? But he did 100 years for him because I love him. You feel what I'm saying? You know, the only that all people in my own robbery. I'm the only one that got 30 still locked up right now. So when they get about this and that shit be, you know, mind blowing. But I think
also in that snippet, Bruh said from the start, he always looked at Zoo sideways, saying that he'd been a snake.
So I put that shit together with love. You know, I put that shit together with love. You know, any nigga came around me, you know, I'm moving to the low end. You know, the niggas is never DDs or ain't no DDs. You know, I introduced them to the land and oh, but at the same time, I never introduced them. Anytime I told Bruno about this nigga, I watch that nigga escape. He ain't right. He ain't right, you know?
This led people like YouTube blogger and journalist King AK-47 to believe that THF Zoo is now pressing the issue because he's trying to get ahead of whatever Bruh might accuse him of in the interview.
So last night, Basil had blocked me, you know what I'm saying? And all I said was, what's up with this Bruh stuff? I talked to Bruh. Now, if y'all don't know, Bruh got an interview with 16 Shaba coming up. And I was just saying it to see, you know what I'm saying? Because he very worried about something Bruh gonna say, man. Yeah, so it's basically like he was playing, yeah, man, if that nigga called me a rat, or I expose his paperwork. Who said anything about that? Why you so worried about him calling you a rat? I don't understand. I'm telling you, man, this Bruh, he know Bruh gonna say something that's gonna make him look real bad. So we doing a lot of, you know what I mean, PR right now to ease the force, because I believe this 16 Shot 'em interview, Bruh gonna put some things on his name.
Looking into other lives Zoo did recently on Bruh, he did say in one that if Bruh does that interview and talks crazy, he's gonna release paperwork proving that he's a rat and snitched on him to try to put the body on him.
Soon as y'all deliver this message, soon as get on the internet doing interviews and acting like he crazy, since y'all think he crazy, I'm gonna drop his paperwork. Y'all still gonna be stuck in this world full of rats and lollipops.
Bruh would get notified of Zoo posting and talking about him and contacted Trench's News to send a message to Zoo to stop playing with his name because he didn't have that energy towards him when they were locked up together. Trench's News already had words for Zeus, so he liked nothing better than to pass on the message and apply some pressure while he's at it.
On everything, it ain't that nobody scared of Zoo, man. Ain't nobody scared of Zoo. Zoo know I put hands on him, and AK
What's
put
up,
hands on
Maya?
him. Zoo can't fight.
Damn, Maya, you look like you
with that
frowning
being
in the
said,
mud.
So Zoo
I
had
ain't
made a
gonna
post
count.
one day and said something
Maya
about
like she
bruh.
frowning in the
I
mud.
told
I'm be
him
honest.
shit, right? So bruh had hit me up. Actually, he had sent me a text this morning. I woke up and I got a text from bruh at like 8 something this morning. And bruh was like, hey man, tell Zoo keep my name out of his mouth, because he ain't had that same energy when I was on the deck with him for a whole year.
But who's right in this beef and who's lying? Another THF member by the name of THFG Baby released a song in 2019 named Too Litty, where he also claims that bruh is a rat, directly connecting the accusations to him snitching on Zoo. Not only that, but what appears to be paperwork popped up online with an informant naming THF Zoo as the shooter in a homicide. Many claim that the redacted name might be bruh, and that was Zoo who he was speaking on. The plot thickened, but there was still more to come. Apparently, Zoo was also in paperwork where he stated that he was pointing out pictures of associates and stating names when questioned by investigators. He wasn't connecting them to a crime, but he still answered their questions and pointed out who was who. So was that snitching or not, with the many new technicalities and rules the streets have today?
That paperwork that came out on Zoo, that shit been out. That shit been out for about a year or two now. But the whole thing is, if we live into Zoo standard, Zoo said no talk to the police. That's what you got a lawyer for. You're not supposed to sit down with them. If you talk to the police, if you point out people, if you give them information or anything, then you the police, you a cop. If that was anybody else did what Zoo did, everybody else would be a rat, everybody else would be everything else.
It's a plot twist upon plot twist. One accusing the other of being a rat and the other doing the same. One thing's for certain, it doesn't seem like THF Zoo and THF bruh is gonna squash their beef like Zoo and Billa did, because them assertions are a street dude's biggest insult. THF used to be mentioned when talking on who's the realest set, but now it seems like snitching is the hot topic whenever THF is brought up. And worse yet, it be the own members accusing each other. Sure, things are going to get wilder when bruh interview finds its way to the public. THF might just fall apart, and it would be because of internal beef within the camp. You hate to see it, but you know what? The only thing left for them to do is to stay smart, stay alert,
and stay real.
I'm out, y'all.
Stay smart, stay real, and stay alert. For real, for real. Hold up. We get the head up in that bit. Long lived off in that bit. What they talking about?
So hungry.
You hungry? Oh, we got some. Hey, we got some leftover 4th of July food. If you took about, let it talk about she hungry. Like we got you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let you starve over here.
Our motion for new trial.
We ain't gonna let you starve over here.
On 6 different grounds.
Oh, hey, we need, if we get into that, oh, man, so much I want to get into right now. Oh, man. It's another video I want to play. It's so much. Man, salute everybody here. Y'all hit, what the Gilson Super Chat said. Can somebody hit me with a Super Chat real quick? What a Super Chat said. Hit me with a Super Chat, man, and let me know you rocking with Savage. God damn. Oh, that how we doing it? Oh, that how we rocking? All right. Bet then. All right. Bet then. Y'all get these other nigga y'all money that ain't worth y'all time. Y'all get nigga money. I done seen y'all nigga get, hold up. I done seen y'all get nigga money that don't even turn their camera on. I'm talking about, not even just about the money, just do super chat. Y'all donate to people that don't even turn their camera on. I show my face. I ain't scared to show my damn face. A lot of people, they don't even show their face. Y'all donate. Y'all don't do me like that. I'm savage. No super chat gifts. No nothing. Y'all donate people that have their camera off. I seen that. I said, dang, they do it like that? People that don't even never show their face? That I mean, it's YouTube that we never saw. And they got hella fans. Ain't even just about the fans. Y'all do be like that? Y'all do me like that, gang. That's crazy work. Crazy work. I guess it said it is what it is, ain't it? Work like a slave savage. Yeah, savage slavery. Over here. Yeah, what we doing, this is called, I'm going to change my name over here to savage slavery. Pop it. Change my name to savage slavery. Slavery savage, whatever you want to call it. That's just the new channel name. Yeah. Who cares? It is what it is, ain't it? At the end of the day. Who cares? Who cares about Savage? That nigga just be able to just, but I be bringing y'all the facts. You can look at all my records on my channel. I bring y'all the facts. Y'all do me like that. All right, bet. Yeah, what it is, and I can't stop it. Can't stop it, then. Let's get to this Gucci Man Pooh Shasta thing. I almost dropped the tear just then. I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost dropped the tear. It's okay. I'm gonna drop the tear. I'm just broke out, started crying just then. Shit. Crazy work. I did that. They get to the Pooh Shasta, Big 30, all this type of work. Whatever they talking about, let's get into it. I don't even care what they talking about. Let's get into it right now. We get into it. It is what it is, though. Let's go.
What Charleston White just said about Pooh Shiesty's mom and Big 30 Child got the internet in a frenzy. Charleston White recently sat down with the Chill Show and made highly controversial comments about the alleged robbery involving Gucci, Pooh Shiesty, and Big 30. During the interview, he argued that Gucci should have responded with deadly force and made other violent remarks. In this video, we're breaking down what he said, the public reaction, and the controversy surrounding these statements. These are Charleston White views, not mine. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Before I play this clip, I just want to say this video is for commentary, news reporting, and discussion purposes only. I don't condone or promote bullying, harassment, hate speech, threats, or discrimination against anyone based on their race, religion, gender, and sexual preference, or any other personal characteristics. The views and the statements shown or discussed are those of the individuals involved and are not my own. My goal is to provide context and commentary on the public situation. Please keep the comments respectful. Don't use this video to target, harass, or threaten anyone. Thank you. Let's go.
It's a nickname, but now you know the real name. Charleston White, Malcolm X, Tupac Shakur. They ain't got no nickname.
Real deal.
Yeah. Nipsey had to create a nickname, but his real name got a hell of a meaning.
So, let me ask you this, right? Do you think Gucci should have gave Pooh Shiesty a peg, knowing that he done kicked all that shit back in the day?
Yeah.
Me too.
He supposed to give him a pass. He supposed to play that body.
I'm talking about with the police, like.
No. Yeah, you supposed to kick. You supposed to buy out there, let him have the contract, and then do what nigga gets you. Like the mafia. Pooh Shiesty mama was supposed to get kidnapped. They supposed to get Big 30, baby. Whole heart. Finger off like they did the don't pay it in full.
Rich
No money making Mitch. I see your nephew. Come in your mama house, man. See mama with all that goddamn money. And Nick, if you playing the video game, got killed and Uncle did that.
Yeah.
And get what? The partner found that nigga. I got the bricks to go get nephew. For real, nigga. But it's been a drought. We ain't been that man goddamn, man. We ain't been able to get no dope. That nigga face been tripping. We ain't been able to get to the plug. You done got some dope now? Pow. Give me that.
Like I said earlier, these is Charleston White views, not mine. I don't condone violence towards anybody. And I was raised, women, children, and elderly people is off limits. YSL Woody also responded, and this is what he had to say.
Charles White, shut your up. Pooh Shiesty recorded themselves trying to rob Gucci Man. Them guys look tough. I want to hear y'all. My real gangsters ain't. They say what real gangsters don't done. Real gangsters don't talk about what they don't done. They just do this and let that speak. Don't recall. Joe Charles White, yeah, you ain't in paperwork because you put on the stage and point a finger at your partner and said, yeah, he shot and killed the white man. And then you got a nerve to be on the internet taking credit for it. Talking about you killed the white man. No, you didn't. You told on your friend for killing the white man. You the worst type of nigga, homie. Because guess what? When you had a chance to stand up, you sat down and peed just like a Charles White. You a bad out motherfucker. Because you mad. You missed your opportunity to correct your activities. Made yo, Pooh Shiesty crashed out.
When the Gucci and Pooh Shiesty video came out, Charleston White said Pooh Shiesty snitched on himself. He also went on Vlad TV and basically said the same thing. Check it out. Wait, this video is sponsored by Free Cash, the app that's literally paying people to play games. All you gotta do is scan the QR code on the screen right now, or click the link pinned in the comment section. You got your phone in your hand all day anyway. Why not play games and get paid? It's free cash.
Can y'all give me? Hey, we got 28 likes. Give me 40 likes, gang.
By the boss to do
Let's go. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Hit the super chat. Hit the gifts. What we doing?
Yes. So
man, I'm finna get it.
I remember it's probably been about 10 years ago. I remember law enforcement coming before the world and said that social media have become the #1 tool for law enforcement for making arrests and solving crimes. He goes down in history as the biggest crash out ever.
Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that there is someone in the shop brandishing a weapon, at least have that guy out the video. At least don't have that guy on video. Have him sit to the side somewhere. So at least you can say, what gun? I don't know. But the fact that the guy with the gun is actually on video and you hear Gucci, by the door, and Gucci's like, I already said it, you out of the contract.
And then one guy saying, you're not going nowhere.
Right.
False imprisonment, kidnapping.
That's kidnapping.
Yeah.
Now, just like Charleston White and Vlad said, the guy with the gun blocking the door, stopping Gucci from leaving, and then somebody said, you're not going nowhere, you would think that's kidnapping. But Pooh Shiesty, former lawyer, said he do not see kidnapping in that video. Mind you, kidnapping somebody is forcefully taking them from one place to another or confining somebody to a certain place, room, or area. Pooh Shiesty, former lawyer, Brad Cohen, said he do not see.
Can we be loud enough?
It's a new chapter.
Kidnapping in that video. And the people on the internet, they just looking and don't know what they looking at from a lawyer standpoint. Check it out. Get in the comments and let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things. Number one is I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that. Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with a cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime. That was my original argument. It's still my argument. Number three of my number 1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again, they said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with an alleged AK-47. It shows someone else with an alleged AK-47. So there's still things in this video that still help the defense. Obviously, the video in itself, if it's proven to be the actual video, it's not something that would be exonerating in a state case and or a federal case, even though I don't think federal has jurisdiction over it. The important things are the things that are missing from that video. It looks like the alleged victims still have their jewelry on in that video. So there's a lot of things going on in that video that people really need to take a very hard look at. And when people say, oh, this guy's cooked, that guy's cooked, they're just not lawyers. They don't know how to look at videos and how to look at the evidence.
Oh, man. That's what they say. That's what they say. Oh, man. Will Pooh Shiesty walk? We don't know, gang. We're going to keep our eye on everything, like I told y'all, gang. We're going to keep our eye on everything. I appreciate everybody that came through on the screen, though. We're going to end this bad boy, and we'll come out with another screen. I told y'all we've been screaming every day. I'm talking about we've just been coming back to back with these screams. If you don't believe me, check my page. Check my page if you think I don't be coming back to back with these screams. Check my page. Hit the like button. Hit that sub button real quick for me before we leave up out of here. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Hit that notification bell as well. Yeah, right now. You like button, sub button, notification bell as well. Right now, gang. Right now. Hit the sub button real quick. I'll give you time. Turn your notification bell on. All notifications bells. Like all notifications. Turn them on real quick before we leave. Right now. I'll give you time. Right now. Right now. Hit the hype button. Just for the rewatch game. Hit the hype button. Hit the thanks button. No matter if you send $2, $3, I don't care. Let me know that you're supporting the channel. Hit the gifts, whatever. This for everybody, man. Salute to everybody in the building. We're gonna come back with another screen. We've been here almost 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes. But we've been screaming like we did one day early this morning. Like out 3 hours. What is it? Almost 3 hours right here. So almost 6, 7 hours. And 24 hours. We gotta keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep screaming. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Go check my page out. If you're new to the channel, check my channel out for me. Check my short. I drop shorts. Go check my shorts out for me. Let me know what you think on it. Hit the like button. Hit the comments on them. Go check my old lives out. Check them out. Go check them out. Let the ads pop up, gang. If you don't mind, if you messing with me, let the ads play through. Let the ads play through for me. If you messing with me, let the ads just play through. That's how y'all can help me out too. If you can't donate, at least just let the ads just play through before you. When you click on a video, the ads come up. A lot of people don't like ads, but if you ain't got premium on there, let the ads play through. That'll help me out a lot. Let it play through. If y'all don't mind, then let the video play through too. Shoot, y'all ain't gonna be doing that. They might pull one of my videos up or a couple of my videos up. Go check them out if you think I'm playing. If you think I'm playing, salute y'all. Go check my shorts out. Go check my page out. Check it out. Y'all think I'm lying? Check me out. Just check my whole page out. Check me out. Check my shorts out. Check. We got numbers on everything. Shorts, lives, everything. It's going down. I can't believe it's really going down. I can't believe it's going down in my hometown. What do you say? Just hit the east side of the LBC. Y'all ain't know nothing about that song though. I can't believe they took my ring, they took my Rolex. I looked at my partner and said, damn, what's next? Just hit the east side of the LBC. And y'all don't even know nothing about that song there. Come on, y'all don't even know nothing about that song. Come on, gang. It's sad. It's sad. Alright, y'all, I'm gone, gang. W, y'all hit the like button, notification bell as well. Make sure y'all do that. Hit that notification so you know I'm coming back. You better hit that notification. You better hit that sub button. I'm telling you, we're coming back with some more lives, coming back with some more things that's going on in the world, in the news, whatever. We're going to cover it over here. It's Savage. No matter what you think about me, it's Savage. At the end of the day, just say, dang, why such and such, why such and such, why such a, and like, at the end of the day, it's Savage. It's Savage. I'm gone, gang. Salute y'all. I'm gone. I go. We gotta go. Hey, y'all make sure y'all. Hold up. Let me put it up.